monsters in like big robot suits.
Kaiju?
Pacific
Jaeger?
Rim.
Pacific Rim, yeah.
Oh, you said term. I didn't realize you meant the name of the movie.
term
and I was
of the
like, there's a lot of
movie. Yeah.
terms in that movie.
Don't you understand? All giant robot and monster films are called Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's all of them.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. Godzilla versus Pacific Rim.
But isn't there a term for like when people are controlling the different parts where they have to like mesh together or something?
Oh, it's
like drifting
the
or something.
mental drift or something.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
which is
it's like
funny 'cause
drift or
that's the-
drop or something.
Because like that's the opposite of what you want from your Nintendo Switch nowadays.
You should you should drift in a mech. You should fucking
Oh no, my
Transformers.
neck is drifting.
Oh, yeah, it just walks right into a building.
That one's on.
By the way, I'm assuming I'm on keyboard.
You are on keyboard, yes.
Alright.
Mostly because I have my mute button on the mouse, and I would rather not have to edit out any coughing that I do.
Sure.
So, we need a seed. Someone gives a seed.
Hobo Stream.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. All right.
Hobo Stream Rim.
Hobo Stream Rim.
All right. Once the world is generated, we'll see whether or not this works. It should be fine. I remember practicing with this with Saba like 5 weeks ago.
I can't wait for you
5
guys to
years
fall
ago.
into one of those newfangled ravines they have.
Minecraft.
Oh
has
yeah,
changed
the
so
new
much.
update and all
The
that.
caves update is out, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited
I
to
don't
see
actually have an
new stuff.
objective in Minecraft
I
for
do.
this stream.
Beat Minecraft.
You
I
do?
had one get done.
Sure.
Get bitches.
All right.
Bitches. Well, the first step of getting bitches is getting done.
No, that's
Love
100%
that.
true. All right. Can you
Consider
remove
turning
words?
down.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. Give me a second.
Oh.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, that's me moving.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
going because there's like a half a second delay. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh no.
It's gonna be great. My
Objective,
also
get
the
bitches.
volume is really low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, music
Well,
off.
music's off. That's why.
Well, that'll help to put the music back up a little bit.
In
This
Minecraft.
is already awful. Lawrence, no! All right.
You switch. Oh yeah, because you have number pad.
He's
Rather
already
than just scroll wheel.
okay.
Oh no. Oh,
You tried with other things. Sorry, I'm
did.
just turning up the volume again. It's a little. We need something in the background in
It's so
addition
quiet.
to us talking. Who is that?
You
Is that
probably put
Saba?
them-
Hello, Saba. Saba,
Saba's
why'd
here.
you ask how is it going so far? It's been 3 minutes.
Well, you know, just being
Lawrence
friendly.
is
Checking
trying
in.
to
no, listen, we're
sabotage.
speed running this.
Wait, do you not want to make
3
a,
minutes is a
Lawrence,
long
do you not want to
time.
make a tool?
Oh yeah, I pressed the button.
It would.
Oh, wrong.
Wait, why does the wood look like that?
Why does it look like kind of dirt?
Yeah, what is this?
You didn't turn it into planks, my man.
Yeah, you didn't turn it into planks.
Oh,
you
what
turned it
the
into
fuck?
logs.
Wait, what did I do?
You,
Or
you
oak
made
wood.
a giant wood.
Now
Oh, I didn't
everyone
know
in
that.
China knows
It's a
you can't
tungsten
craft
bark.
wood planks.
Lawrence, can I have you shot?
Oh, I have to handle all the ship
Mulan
shenanigans
reference,
too.
Grant,
Yes, you
Darn
do.
it, darn it. All right.
Thank you, Laura,
go.
or Adrian.
There you go. That's what. No, I
What'd
didn't want to
you
make
make?
the crafting table.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great idea. This is
Alright,
fantastic.
well, hit E because we need to put this shit down now. All right. Oh, that's so good. This is already going fantastic. Stop it with the shifting.
Sticky keys.
Wait, can I give you sticky keys too?
No,
Can you
not
get
me,
away
but you
with
can do
it?
it for yourself. I don't know what it was, but when we first started streaming this, I guess it's because Minecraft is so poorly optimized. But
You didn't get any wood.
No, we
Pick it up?
it's in our inventory.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
it's up
here.
there. Okay.
Lawrence, please.
I'll say doing it once is enough for me.
All right. Wait, I need more planks. Oh god, I like nothing's different really, but I feel so awkward. Okay.
Make an axe.
E, I guess. Well, why would we? Well, we want a stone axe. We don't want to waste time.
Yes, because we've
doing a
been
speed
doing
run,
so
did I not
good
tell
right
you?
now. Yeah.
All right, let's dig straight down. Let's go.
Woo.
So you can switch, and then I can switch too.
Yeah, we both have the button. Oh, whoops.
Sure.
He's trying to anticipate my advantage. All right, we want one of these immediately.
And then let's keep on going.
Hell yeah, dude! Look at this. We're doing see, this is already really synergistic. We haven't faced any enemies
Until
yet,
it wasn't.
I
but
can't
it's
wait for
fine.
nighttime.
Okay.
I feel like if you were doing a sky block, you would mess up the cobblestone generator immediately.
Absolutely.
Just pour it off the edge.
Just break everything.
E.
Oh, when you're a cave, I just heard a spider.
You want to E again?
Yeah. No,
Get out of here.
I don't think you can get out of there with 5 dirt blocks.
Well, we could then get more dirt blocks. I just need
There's
to
only
go.
one direction that we need to go to.
Lawrence, you have the
Down.
space bar. Oh, okay.
Go
Yes, sir.
down.
Aye, Captain. Oh!
Oh,
Ah! Lawrence, run! Do something!
Okay. I made a terrible mistake.
All right, we're gonna just go that way. Go in this direction. Just run. Just
Yeah,
run.
I'll go
Double
to
tap
the
to
light.
run.
Incredible.
There you go. We're out. We're free. We have no food, dude.
no, you're not.
Lawrence, come on.
Orientation.
Jump.
Jump.
You have to start beating on folks. We'll live. We'll live.
Oh! Oh! It's okay. We keep. I made sure we
Oh, you
kept our
turned on
inventory.
Live.
It's a little cheaty, but I figured this would happen.
Can't believe it.
So we should find
can't believe
food,
we've
I
done
guess.
this.
We're looking for lamb, pig, or cow.
Or humans.
We can't eat
Could
that.
do that.
We can eat zombie.
Not that attitude.
Die.
Actually, it's a
Excuse you,
poor
Saba.
idea.
We did not die to a spider. We died to a flaming zombie.
Yeah, get your facts right.
Oh, chicken!
Chicken!
Destroyed by facts and logic.
Yeah, take that.
You can't escape. He escaped.
He almost escaped.
no. I always thought that the chickens look more like ducks.
100%.
I
Yeah,
guess there's
you're
not
right
really a
about
whole
that.
lot you can do with like 6 faces. Oh, hey!
Hey, Sahara.
When are they adding
Savannah.
the... Dude, it's real quiet, right? Am I wrong?
I don't.
Oh no!
Give me a quick second. I want to
No
put
balls,
on. I want
Lawrence.
to put on
No
some
balls.
like low. I'm gonna put on some like lo-fi in the background, so that way we can have like
Do it while
anything.
Zach's not looking.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can't. Oh, you know he can unpause. Well, no, he can't because I'm not looking at the screen. All right. Work study, lo-fi chill beats. Thank God.
Lo-fi
Now I can,
beats to
now
die
I
to
can
zombies
actually
too.
listen to something instead of just the utter silence. There we go. Oh! I forgot.
Say hi,
Balls,
Walt.
Lawrence. The balls, dude.
Oh, right, because you took me out. So I need my control.
You kicked him.
Oh
Try-
man, it's so hard to move towards the.
Talk about
yeah.
fighting inner
What the fuck is
demons.
that?
Why don't you go get a
that the,
closer look?
Yeah,
We can jump onto that water.
yeah. You see that water?
Yeah.
Actually,
Just gonna go
Yeah,
right.
go
ah, that's a
right
safe
there.
jump.
You guys remember Mega Man or Megamind?
Megamind.
Ah, the stalactite.
Ending of Megamind?
With the presentation. That.
No, the one where he's like flying through the air, falling like thousands of feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then
hits
he
the water.
zaps himself with the dehydrator thing.
Yeah. It's just like that.
He's the enemy of
Yeah.
the Hydra homies with the dehydrator.
That's true.
The dehydration homies.
No.
The rival
The
Reddit.
hydration haters.
Hey, what do these
Fuck
things do?
hydration.
Let's fall on top of them and then we'll find out.
Alright, that
You're the
seems to
one
indicate what they
getting
do. Oh, this is copper.
Yo,
It's useless.
Brr.
It's shiny and pretty.
Brr.
I refuse to pick up any more because it's useless.
so you grabbed a bunch of stalactites.
Well, I didn't know what they would do.
They hurt you,
I'm
Zach.
gonna say, I want pretty metal.
Saba
Yes.
asks, what is the goal of this? Yes.
Diamonds.
Get bitches.
So right now we're going for at least a diamond, and then from there, apparently Lawrence has a plan. But we need iron before we can start wasting tools on this.
If I may
I
suggest,
wish you could
step
turn.
one is
I wish you could make bronze or copper tools, man. That'd be way better. That'd be
if
cool.
I may suggest, step one is to get diamonds, step two is
Yeah,
to trade the
yeah,
diamonds to a
cool, dude.
villager for
We do not.
something, so that you have bitches.
so now
Oh,
you
you're
have
right.
bitches
Iron.
acquired.
We found iron. Also, it looks weird
iron.
Is that
now.
what iron looks like now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
not a-
changed
it's
it,
not a
but
block?
you don't get the ore.
Oh,
It's now lumpy and gray.
Multiple pieces of metal.
I don't like
It's
that.
to help people that are colorblind.
This might not be so
Differentiate.
pleasant. But hey, go towards the
Did you
light.
say the French?
I said to differentiate for the colorblind.
to differentiate.
Minecraft would never help the French.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. It was like to help the
Oh.
colorblind people, the French.
All right. Well, we got some iron. So that's good. Oh, there's more. So now we need. I mean, we have wood, but I guess we want coal.
Yeah, I don't know what coal is. What coal be?
Look different.
Or are you coal?
Coal.
You can
So-
apparently find coal a lot easier around like mountains now.
Yeah, they redid all the generation stuff, so I don't know.
I do
Top of
know
my head.
that strip mining for diamonds is way less effective now.
Yeah, now it's just exploring. Who wants to
Why
do
would you take
that?
off your
Who wants
clothes
to
to get
explore?
diamonds?
Who wants to explore? Oh,
Okay.
we got coal! Alright, I guess we digging.
Sorry, I was dying.
Well, I hope you
So
don't
Grant,
die,
I
because
have a
that means I
question
would
for
die.
you.
Yes.
Did you see the new League of Legends champion?
I saw the little.
Well, I mean, like her abilities got revealed today.
Oh no, I didn't.
She's an 80.
Isn't she like electric?
Yeah.
She's what?
So
It's
I don't
electric.
know. I don't know what Riot's like current infatuation is with just like, yo, what if we just made like a cute girl from like Piltover/Zon, and she's just like born with magic? Because this is the third one they've done.
In a row?
From the region, yeah.
What kind of characters are you hoping from the region instead?
Well,
Disgusting
Piltover and
monsters.
Zon
That's
are like
cool.
steampunk tech places, so they typically had like monster like machine like characters. So I don't know. I was hoping
Oh,
for
we
more of
overshot the coal, it's below us.
that. Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. E. Thank you. Let's put this. Whatever this is.
Dripstone.
Dripstone.
Finally, this will help you get some bitches for sure.
Yeah.
No, don't use up the dripstone. Minecraft got drip now. Oh my
You gotta
god.
fall first.
I didn't
My
think-
dude got the Minecraft
Quick,
drip.
dig into this hole.
Holy shit.
I have some kids in my workplace keep calling everything like the blank number to reference it being a shoe. So they keep calling like the Jesus ones or the water walkers, for example. And they keep
Water
calling people's
walkers.
shoes different names. Yeah.
Can we all call Christians water walkers now?
Well, it's in reference to specifically people's shoes. Or just one that not even apropos of
You
literally
realize that
anything
could be.
else.
You realize that could be one of our quests for Minecraft because they have an enchantment for boots called water walking.
That's
Holy
true.
shit.
I think it's Frostwalker, where it turns water into ice that you then walk on.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of?
on water.
I think so, yeah.
Actually, I think water walking is just better walking underwater.
Water Strider is, I think, the
Water
one you're thinking
Strider, that's probably the one I was
Right.
of.
thinking.
Or Deep Strider.
80s.
Or
Deep
Depth
Strider
let's,
was my
let's
favorite
combine them
nautical
together.
themed ninja.
Oh.
Yeah. They combined the two things that everyone loved in early video games. Ninjas and water
And
levels.
water levels.
That's true.
Definitely a combo that goes hand in hand, like ranch dressing and
Lawrence.
whole tomatoes.
Lawrence,
Yeah,
please.
we're watching show now.
No, I want to make tools.
Burn one of your crafting tables.
Well,
We all have to now.
eat.
No, Mr. Pickaxe.
Lawrence, why? Why are you doing this to me? Lawrence! Let me eat!
Sacrifice.
It's because you got rid of the dripstone.
I like how one wooden pickaxe equals one cooked chicken. How elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are equal.
Oh, it's only
It's like
1.5
laws equal
chickens.
exchange.
If I
It's
cook
like that one
if I
meme of
use
the
a
guy in the
crafting table.
desert.
the turnip or whatever.
Yeah.
Gives you exactly enough energy to walk 17 feet. The next turnip's 18 feet away.
No!
Yeah.
There you go. We got foods.
We got the foods.
But at what cost?
We don't need no sword. We got this stuff.
Yeah. Axe. You have my axe.
And my drip.
And
My drip.
My drip.
All right. Well, it's nighttime, so what do you want to do?
We heading out, dude. Clearly.
Are we going up or further down?
I want to go up.
Oh, hey.
That's iron.
Iron.
Iron. Iron.
Arn.
Iron.
Arn.
Iron. I was about to say
Iron. Wait, what?
A good book. Or a good video.
Good
What?
book?
What?
Dude, that was one of my favorite
remember
books
when I
growing
read
up.
it in high
Iron.
school. Yeah.
I'm playing Project Zomboid and looting books right now, so that's why I said that.
Good book. I like the-
playing in the background.
So, Zach.
Just, chilling. That's me. Yes.
Did you follow up on the playlist I posted of Centaur World?
I did not listen to the playlist. However, I will inform you that I did try to watch Centaur World.
I try to watch. I appreciate the verbiage there. I do understand it without you explaining, I think, but go ahead and explain.
I mean, if you feel that necessary
what the
to. Oh, lapis! Wow, that's really close to the
Lapis?
surface.
This
Isn't it?
high?
Damn.
I thought they don't spawn
I
until
found the
way
show
lower.
to be insufferable.
You know what? I think I did give you fair warning, and I
You
understand.
did. You told me that the characters were purposely annoying, or at least some of them were. But the other thing that I don't know, maybe this is a topic to explore, but despite the fact that I like most Disney movies, apparently I just fucking hate musicals. Because that initial shot, let's do this. Because that initial shot of episode 1 where they're like riding out and everything's all fucked, I was like, dude, this looks awesome. Dude. Like I was having a great time. And then she started singing, and I was like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore.
Really?
My patience
Wow.
has worn thin.
Is
It lost you that
Centaur World
quickly,
a
huh?
Disney musical show?
It's not. It's Netflix.
It's not. I'm saying, like, I was just
Oh.
saying, like I liked Encanto, despite the fact that they break into song every 3 seconds. Also, why is the most popular song from Encanto "We Don't Talk About Bruno" when it's a song literally about talking about Bruno?
Because that's the bit, is that every family, or at least a lot of families, have a thing like, we're not supposed to talk about this, and they do nothing but talk about that, so it's like a meta thing.
I guess that makes sense.
I haven't watched Encanto yet.
It's
Me
super
neither.
solid. The animation and music is really good.
I love the house, man.
The host.
The house.
The house.
The house.
Man, you guys are really far down there, huh?
It is
It's
a ravine.
it's pretty dark.
Saba seems passive aggressively upset with Lawrence, saying that he has not watched a lot of things yet. It's either him.
Wait, I thought that was the Grant's bit.
Oh, is that,
No,
is that
it's
the
Lawrence.
Grant
It's
bit of
totally
Grant not watching
Lawrence.
things?
You know what,
Well,
Grant?
Lawrence.
You know what?
That's some deflection
I'll take
here
it.
happening.
He's
you,
trying to
Lawrence.
distract us.
I'll take it. Maybe I should. Hold on, let me look at the Twitch chat.
Saba's mad. She says it's the both of you.
They're both
No,
yes.
it's solely Lawrence.
Solely Grant.
What?
Egg.
No. Impossible.
It is both. All right, fine. It is both Grant and Grant.
I watch a lot of stuff, so you can't include me.
It's Grant Prime and Grant Beta.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it. Who's
Grant
who?
Amazon Prime and Grant Amazon Video.
Grant Amazon Video.
Oh,
Amazon
wait, hold
We
Video.
don't have a shield yet. Run.
No, we do not. Not the water, my man. Okay, we're going to the water.
Why? What's wrong with the water?
Because are pretty good at shooting things in the water.
Oh, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? We could get like so many arrows to the head and we'll be okay. I guess we're going to the mountain.
That's true. I've learned that after doing archery for so many years. That was the first thing I
After-
learned. You can take so many arrows in the head and we'll be fine.
First thing they teach me, it's like, all right, I know you're worried about getting hit, but don't worry, you can take a couple of the dome and you're fine. Shake it off.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
like hazing.
They just shoot an arrow through your skull. Oh my god. That's what I've
Rite
learned
of
after a
passage.
decade of archery.
You heard it here first, folks. Don't take archery lessons unless you're prepared to take a few arrows to the head.
Aw, you want to watch the sunset together?
Yeah.
We literally
Right.
have to.
Right?
We cannot not watch the sunset. Oh, sheep!
Sheep.
But
Here we go.
Here we go!
another sheep. Another sheep.
Another sheep.
Dude, and
Another sheep.
despite,
To the
and
right. To the
despite
right.
this
To the
being,
right. Behind you. Behind you.
and despite there
Another sheep.
being two people, we only need one bed. Because we're
Ooh,
married.
And there was
Yes.
only one bed.
What is that? Oh,
That sounds like,
that's
Grant, the way you said that sounds like it should be like a middle school, like, horror
that also
story.
Cole on your right?
And there was only one bed.
Dun, dun, dun!
I'm talking about like the writing trope or
I
whatever.
was gonna say it's a fan fiction trope.
Wait, was it
Yeah.
One Piece?
Yeah, and there was only one piece. They couldn't find it for 6 billion chapters.
There was only one piece, and then everything else was war. Ah.
Is that an Enderman just chilling?
He's under a tree, so he's not dying in the sunlight yet.
Just like real life.
Oh!
No!
Hello! What an ass.
Ba-dum-ba.
Ba-dum-dum.
Well, I'm not gonna hit it.
You're not gonna hit that ass?
Damn.
How we gonna get bitches if you won't slap that ass?
How
Exactly.
did I set up that joke and fall for it?
Oh, the baby. Hello,
baby?
we're gonna.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Oh.
Alright.
You just orphaned that little baby pig.
Oh, it's fine. It didn't even know that
good.
it was conscious.
It's gonna turn into a vigilante and hunt us down in the future.
The world's
say you have to
infinitely
finish the
large. The
bloodline.
likelihood that it'll find us is very slim.
As they said in Harley Quinn, you have to finish the bloodline.
That is true.
That's true.
When's the next season of Harley Quinn? They did make a. They did make a
Are
comic.
they making a new season?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
they must be making a new season because it's the only thing on the DC app that's worth watching.
DC doesn't have a streaming service anymore.
Damn, shots fired.
Do they do though.
No, they have the app, but it's all through HBO now because they discontinued it because no one liked paying for it.
Oh, so that's literally exactly what I was just saying. Where the only thing that was worth the damn was the Harley Quinn show.
Everything got
Dang.
transferred to HBO.
Oh, I have HBO.
There
That's
you go.
nice.
I've been thinking about getting HBO. I'm not sure though. Because that's the only stuff I'd really watch, unless is there anything else good on HBO?
Dude, this is kind of a nightmare.
Oh, speaking of nightmares,
Jump up, just go get him.
you know what? We're gonna charge.
Got him. You took a lot of damage, but it's okay.
You got
Is there
Finally.
anything else on HBO that's worth watching? Primal.
9.
Oh, is that on HBO?
I think so.
Okay.
Is How to Pirate different TV shows on HBO?
No, but it should be. That'd be really funny if it was a streaming service that just had instructions on how to pirate its content. All right, let's grab
Finally,
this and then
something
cook some
worthwhile.
food.
Really nice.
Yeah,
Real show.
I like this. This is good.
This is good.
Lawrence, why have you upset me?
He just said it was good.
Exactly.
Sabotage.
Saboteur.
Why,
Yeah.
SpongeBob? Why?
Why, SpongeBob?
I forget. Have any of you guys watched Cobra Kai?
The Netflix
I watched
show?
a clip of it where a guy dislocated someone's arm for no reason,
Sick.
There's probably a reason.
specifically at the elbow. Like fully, their elbow went 95 degrees in the wrong direction.
Nice.
It was pretty upsetting, and I didn't understand why he did it.
There was probably context.
There's probably context
Right.
missing. You're right.
My parents are real big fans of that show. But
They said your parents were the kind of people who do that to you.
My parents stabbed my
Oh,
arm
no.
95 degrees.
Yeah.
They said it builds
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
You say that's painful. I say that's a Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Well, you see, it's because I only got a C- on my test on one day, so
Yeah.
you know, they did what they had to do to punish me.
it happens.
They turned your elbow into a C-.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
But no one else has watched it?
No, I have not.
I have not.
Oh, I'd really recommend it. I think I could have sworn I've brought it up before.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What show are we talking about again?
Cobra Kai, which is
Cobra
based off the
Kai,
Karate
okay,
Kid.
got
isn't
it.
it?
Understood.
Karate Kid, the sequel.
It's the same continuity.
It is the same continuity. It's the same continuity as Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, but not Karate Kid 4 or 5.
There's a 4? Or
One with,
5?
There's four.
one with Jaden Smith.
That's 5.
That's 5.
4 is the next Karate Kid where it's a girl.
Well, does it share continuity with the Jaden Smith Karate Kid?
It does not. I have to
Does
say.
Jackie Chan exist in
How do you
the
know it doesn't?
Because you know what? He could be over in China. Who knows?
Exactly, right?
Learning kung fu in the Karate Kid.
Unless Jaden or Jackie Chan show up as different characters in Cobra Kai, I'm choosing to believe it's the same continuity as that one.
You know what? You got me there.
Bingo bango.
Bingo, bango, bongo. No, Cobra Kai is very good. The 4th season just came out. I'm still working my way through it, but I've been watching it for a couple of years since like season 2, I think.
a couple years?
Couple of years. It's very good. It's very, very good, and especially if you're a fan of the Karate Kid films.
The one scene that I saw several scenes just because I walk in on my parents watching that, but
Oh.
one of the scenes that caught me attention was a big fight in the school but
Yes.
it's not like your average high school fight. Everyone knows how to fight. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's brutal.
It is. That's the
Like
end. Of
they're
the-
beating each other up. Some big
Lawrence, can
teachers
I
are
ask
coming
something?
in. Yeah.
Was literally everybody kung fu fighting
Everybody was
as fast as lightning.
Everybody was karate fighting.
Well, yeah, that was that's a scary school to attend.
Yeah, and
Imagine like giant coach teachers trying to stop two people from fighting, and he gets whooped.
yes.
That's what you know. Like, ugh.
Oh yikes!
This is one of those fights that you just have to let it happen. Otherwise, you're gonna die.
It's a good portion of the school. It's just everybody fighting.
Everybody kung fu fighting.
Everybody come.
Now imagine it's instead of like a high school, it's a K3, and that's still the case.
Holy shit.
Counted as
Now
kids.
I'd
Holy
watch
crap.
that.
Also very angry kids.
Yeah, they should probably find another.
And their kicks were
outlet.
still fast as lightning, and was so fast it tore the flesh and bone right off those little undeveloped legs.
Oh my god.
Holy
You
crap.
haven't
clean
developed.
off.
Oh no.
Not even the other enemy, just his own kick was too powerful for his body to withstand, like fucking Izuku from My Hero.
God.
Just obliterating himself.
No
Yeah.
mercy, no surrender.
But yeah, if you guys want something to watch, I highly recommend Cobra Kai on Netflix.
Okay. Okay.
Well then, in that case, may I recommend Python Kai?
You know what?
It's about
It's
programming.
Usurping Grant.
It's what you say, Adrian?
I said Lord's just fooling usurping Grant, like, oh, can I reference you Terra Kai? It's like Cobra Kai but better.
Damn.
Terra
Cobra
Kai
Terra, I
is
guess,
that
would be the thing. Or Cobra Sora, I guess.
I like
Oversaur sounds like a cool ass dinosaur.
I
What a
like
scary
Zach's
ass dinosaur.
narrative of it being about programming, but the big fight in the high school, everyone just gets winded really fast and it stops almost immediately.
They throw one punch, like, oh, my shoulder.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
my arthritis.
But being a programmer doesn't make you old. Like,
You can get arthritis.
I mean,
You
sure,
don't have to be
but
old to
you
get
can get
arthritis.
arthritis from anything.
Yeah, you don't have to be old.
That's what you think.
You just have to be a programmer.
You have to be a programmer.
If you're a programmer, kung fu fighting, you're gonna get arthritis.
You see, it just so happens that the threshold for being qualified as a programmer also goes down the older you get. So that's why a lot of old people get arthritis, because the threshold for being a
They're
programmer is so
technically
low
programmers.
that they qualify.
That's fucked. You have this debilitating disease now. Debilitating condition.
Congratulations, you're no longer fast as lightning.
You are definitively not as fast as lightning anymore.
At least not your kicks, anyway. Your fingers might be.
But not for
Carl
long.
Douglas.
What was that, Grant?
I said Mr. Carl Douglas, he decides who gets arthritis or not.
Who?
Carl Douglas, the singer of Kung Fu Fighting.
Oh.
I thought you said Michael Douglas. I'm like, oh,
Michael Douglas. Michael
the
McDonald.
singer of that song. Are we
don't
now
like how-
watching metal melt?
That's kind of what.
It's rather than watching paint dry.
Yeah, but that's kind of what Minecraft's all about, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the two things that you do in Minecraft are mine and craft. I don't see furnace and smelt in.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Minecraft,
Minecraft.
I was actually pretty amused because they were teaching history of China, or we're going over that in our history classes at school. And I can tell that Minecraft, and possibly also Fortnite, have fucking eroded some of the kids' understanding of how physics works. in real life.
Oh no.
I believe it.
no.
Sure.
Because we were talking about the Tian Shan, which is a mountain range in western, like middle western China. And we were talking about how, you know, because there's this mountain, people couldn't trade the certain direction they go around, or they just didn't trade with the people on this other side of it, and so it's an obstruction. Like, mountains tend to do that in history. And the kid raised his hands like, did they have pickaxes back then? And the teacher's like, yes, they did. And he's like, then why didn't you just mine a tunnel through it? And I was like, this is 700 BC or CE. You realize that they didn't have... Mining tunnels through mountains is incredibly hard and generally requires like explosives to pull off.
Fucking dangerous as shit.
It's not even because like in theory you could dig a tunnel through a mountain with your hands if you had the time, patience, and like strength to do so. However, that tunnel not collapsing is impossible to do unless you have some sort of support.
I was gonna say the way that it's also the fact that it's collapsing, but also a rock that's on top of it will often just crumble in the way and take place of the old rock.
Yeah,
because of gravity.
So yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. If I was I don't know how old this kid was, but like if I was younger, I probably would have asked the same question because I probably just wouldn't have thought of it.
He was like 13, I think.
Yeah, it's, you know, stupid, but not like incredibly stupid. That's the sort of thing that I would look back on and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a pretty silly question.
Yeah, why didn't they just mine through the Tian Shan? Why didn't they just mine through the Himalayas, guys?
Honestly,
I don't know why
everyone talks
they
about going
don't.
over it. Everyone talks about going over it. Why don't you go under it?
Actually, Lawrence, did you know you could do this? Hit E.
Go under the Himalayas.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right, well, let's get the hell out of here
about to
then.
get dark.
We taking over.
Well, that was a nice little respite. This is probably going to be our last chance for a while to cover banter topics if people want to do that.
Let's see. Let me scroll up and find.
I got one real quick I can do that I feel like I have a hunch it's going to be one and done pretty quickly. I had a shower thought the other day.
Oh, it's Glowvine. I don't know if it's lava.
What would you do if like a new like media show, cartoon, whatever, like a new story was really popular all of a sudden, and it was literally just an incredibly excruciatingly accurate depiction of your life, but some of the both all the proper nouns and names changed, but all the details and actions and plot is still your life, and no one else knew.
Oh my god! Oh no!
And it got incredibly popular. Like everyone knew it all of a sudden. Like, what would you do?
I mean,
Do they
like the
know that it's
character
my
that
life
is me?
story, or is it
No, it's
just
your life.
me?
You're the only one that knows right now. What do you do?
The question seems to imply whether or not I would try to profiteer off of
Well, I
this
guess
by
also-
saying that it's my
also-
life, but
What would your reaction be too?
fucking
Do they like the
flabbergasted.
character that is me?
They think that it's interesting. They think it's just riveting your
Well, then it
life,
can't be
whether
my
or not
life,
it actually is.
Yikes.
I'm gonna say, I might actually like that. I was like, hey,
You would like that?
don't
They
know
would
it's
know
you.
everything about your life and you would
But they
like
don't know
that?
it's you.
But
They
they
don't
don't
know.
know
it's
me.
Lawrence.
yeah.
But that wouldn't that be still like really like a little bit unnerving that you're just like
How is this possible?
how is this
Who
possible?
knows?
Because I'm just thinking of all the times that people see like media and cartoons and anime and shows, and they're like, "This character is literally me, guys! Oh my god!"
What
And I
if
just
it
think
was
of like, and then it's
literally you though?
I swear to God, and every time you do that, someone's like, "Pfft, "Yeah, whatever."
I mean, I won't be that unnerved
No,
until
you
it
don't
starts getting like
understand. It's
really
literally
private.
me.
Oh no.
I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. It's like here's a cool show. Here's a character who's literally you, so you can't not relate to this character, and everyone loves this character.
Okay, okay.
What if
okay,
it's the
Adrian.
character they hate?
What is this character?
Oh, yikes. But I was about to say, okay, Adrian, Lawrence has given his consent for you to do this. No?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no!
This was Adrian's way of getting fresh new content, I guess.
Finally. You know I'm starved for the content.
the big silly
Yes.
saxophone player, and he's my OC.
Big? Silly? The only thing that's character is saxophone player.
Yeah, but you said it had to be like distinct-ish.
Well,
it's not
all the like
Lawrence.
personalities are. It's only the proper nouns and names are changed.
Okay.
Yo,
then
Zach, grant me-
Then the small, awkward saxophone player.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know what you
I'm
wanted
so
me to
sorry.
do. You were fucking corralling me into that joke. What else did you want me to say? The buff, attractive saxophone player? That's sexual
There you go.
harassment. I can't do that.
Or not
That's
now.
harassment.
Wait, hold
no.
on. Go to this
Sorry.
horse.
Zach,
E.
you gotta, I can't parsec until you press.
Oh, I have to
Yes.
approve. Sorry, I forgot that
You
you,
need a
were. I
saddle
forgot that you
also,
were
you
late to
can't
the
just-
thing.
I was say,
You can't just put armor on him.
Yeah, we have
Maybe
to,
we just
we have
wanna
to
clothe
tame
him
him
with
first,
leather.
right?
Yeah, you need a saddle.
I'm surprised none of
Oh.
How?
I'm surprised
cute.
none of you went for the reaction of trying to explain to people that that character's literally you.
No, I'd be too embarrassed to be
Cute.
that kind
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be
I would
embarrassed.
probably agree.
Like
The
Ew.
writer is someone you have no idea, you've never
What
met
is this
before in your
horse doing?
life. You don't know how
okay.
they know those stuff.
I want to figure out
He goes,
for find the show's creator and be like, hey, where did you get your influence?
I would-
yeah,
First,
I
you have
would just
to,
use it-
you
I
have
would
to
use it
find
as,
that
like, an
person, and
anecdote.
then like, what if it's someone you know? I think that's also something else as well.
What if it's Zach?
What if
What,
it's
what,
Zach?
what if it was a show and I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure this is Grant. Like, I'm 90% sure. Actually, wait, no, I know exactly what would happen. I would send a screenshot to Grant, and then he'd be like, wow, that's weird. And then that'd be it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened when I showed him the last season of Infinity Train. I was like, Grant, character is you, but gay. And he was like, oh, that's cool.
Well, I thought it was just in the physical look. If I lost weight.
He had a pretty similar personality, you two. I don't know if you ever got really into I don't even know what it would be called. It was like a
Maybe
noise.
children, you know, but
Oh my God.
It was like a noise synthesizer. Hit E.
yeah, you know, maiming children, the whole archery thing.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
It's from somewhere.
Oh no. Infinity Train stole me.
Oh no.
Well, that is the plot of the show.
Damn. You hate to see it happen.
Who knew that it was real?
Hit E.
No.
We have tools for this.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
We have the meats.
Damn it.
Arby's.
Oh, I like we have this.
That should be Pornhub's slogan for a day.
Yeah.
We have the
Or be like,
schmeats.
hey,
We
Arby's,
have
can we
the
borrow that?
The Arby's Pornhub collaboration.
Oh!
Yeah.
They do.
Everybody's been
they
wanting
do
it.
those. They do those semi-popular Arby's like where they made like cardboard art. They do
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
those
but
are
it's all
cool.
blurred because it's like, yeah, we can't actually show you this, but you know what it is.
You know
We,
it.
we have the meats.
Wow.
Oh, quick, go to that cow.
This is
Wow.
Minecraft.
Zach just killed the baby cow, and Lawrence
If it was a
consented to
baby
killing
cow,
the
I
baby
wouldn't
cow.
have given meat, Saba.
That was an adult
Wow,
cow.
are you judging the baby cow for giving?
Listen, we let a baby pig and I think it was one baby cow earlier live.
Uh-huh.
After slaughtering its parents.
After slaughtering its parents.
That one's breaking its own neck, so
That's gonna die
Whoa,
from
look at
natural
this!
causes.
Wow.
that's
It's
cool as
bold.
fuck. We
It's a
have to
valley.
build here, man.
It's the Encanto.
It's
You
the
should
Encanto.
Oh my
Build a cross
Let's
and build
go
it in the middle. Build a
forward.
tree house in the middle.
Goodbye.
No. This is
like,
the
just give
coolest
a-
location I've seen in a really long time. I wonder. Wait, hit F3.
Oboe stream.
F3, alright.
What's our biome?
We are in
I don't remember where it is.
Detroit.
the meadow.
Meadow.
Detroit.
All right,
Detroit.
let's
Take
keep,
him
let's keep
to
going into the valley
Detroit.
and see if it has like a new
No,
biome.
you can't do this to me.
Oh no.
Oh no, our fates once again. Oh, okay.
He's following you. Clearly, he has something to tell
Following
you.
for
Gonna get it.
What's he gonna
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
Yeah. Dude, and there's caves everywhere, man. This could be
Okay.
like if this was if we were playing this in like 2009 or whatever, we could easily start our own Minecraft series of being like, it's the magical valley.
Oh, in
Wow.
Kanto.
We're going to go explore one of the caves today, and then there's just like a pre-built like giant Minecraft monster in there. It doesn't move, but we act like it does, and then we
It's the
make
Death Bowl.
And then we blow it up with TNT at certain points.
and it's like, wow,
We
that's
build like
wow.
TNT cannons.
Yeah,
We
if
get
only
four-
we knew each
get
other
14
13 years
million
ago.
trillion fucking views on YouTube, and then we do a Kickstarter
Yeah.
for a game named after our YouTube channel that falls through,
That
and then
fails.
we never follow up on any of the promises that we made.
And then we just switch to Gmod content.
Oh my god. Seems like you guys have thought this out
No.
pretty deeply.
I'm not bitter.
Never.
Oh, Lawrence, I wanted to give you an update. I
Zach
wanted
secretly donated like $4,000 to Yog World or whatever.
No. That's too much. But Lawrence, I wanted to give you an
Maybe
update
not.
because I told you on Sunday that I was for this week I was going to allow myself to just be as bitter as
Is that
possible.
magma? The fuck?
Yeah, it's magma
Oh, yeah.
block. Lawrence!
Time to warm up.
Yeah, this water's real
water.
cold, don't you know?
It's a bit chilly, isn't it?
Chilly,
It's
isn't it?
chilly, ain't it?
Man, it was really refreshing just allowing myself to be extremely bitter this week, to the point where it felt like going on a long jog and then like taking a dip in like a cold bath or whatever. Where at first I was like, man, this sucks, and then I was like, I feel much better. So now I am willing to accept your message of let's be more positive in 2022. Let's think more
Okay, go
positive.
ahead, lay it on me
I
then,
appreciate that you. I appreciate that you says our message, even though I said like that was gonna be my thing. Yeah, I
I
never
didn't say.
said that you
Wait,
had
did I
to.
say our? I meant your.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was say it was your. It was your. Wow, this is really fucking cool. Let's go in there.
That's where the monster would be. It'd be a
It's
sea
just like a
monster.
giant squid. Oh my god! See, wow.
The game suddenly turns into Subnautica.
Dude, Subnautica would be great to play. on
Lawrence,
stream.
we have no air.
Subnautica except split brain.
Lawrence, we're gonna die.
God.
You're the one that's
Not
facing
good.
us.
Yeah, but you can just hit space to go forward or to go up. Can't
Not
you?
when I'm swimming.
Hey guys, can I
It
get your
goes to
approval on
wherever you're
something?
looking at.
What's up?
I'm gonna eat
know
a
that.
vegetable salad made in this game, and the ingredients are carrots, cheese, zucchini, corn, and mayonnaise. Does that sound good to you guys?
Why is there mayonnaise in a salad?
Cheese and
Condiment.
I don't like zucchini though, so I'm not.
I don't either. I like zucchini bread.
I don't like salad. Can I get
It's like
something
me
else?
not liking banana and but me liking banana.
Well, your options are either that, 12 whole eggs, or a burnt meat patty that's been sitting there for 3 days.
I would actually take the
Eggs.
eggs. I think.
They're
But
not
that's a lot of eggs.
cooked.
Well, I mean,
Rotten.
do you
right.
have to have cooked eggs?
We could just have the salad, I guess.
Is
Yeah.
cooked
I mean,
eggs a
unless you're living in
necessity?
Japan, probably not.
We should probably get iron before we waste this pickaxe, huh?
possibly. But cold.
Delicious.
This is cool. Look at F3. Let's see if we're in a biome. No, it's just forest. Dude, this was just naturally generating. That's awesome.
Now we will call it
Truly?
forest.
Oh,
The
okay.
truly forest.
The true. I was gonna say truly. This isn't in Kentos, but we can't. Can we call it that? I don't know.
I think
No, I'm pretty
you
sure
know what?
Disney
I
just.
think it may be taken.
I know it's a cultural term, but Disney just copyrighted it, so.
Disney just.
Disney
Did.
Of
Tried to take
Encanto.
Theodoros Marthos.
It seems like a lot of us have seen it or know of the movie, so I feel like we can riff on that for a bit.
Most of us.
Encanto?
It's
I
a
thought it was
weird way
pretty
of
good.
getting a bit started. To be like, you know, I think we could
I guess
rip
maybe
on
not.
this.
Maybe not riff on it, but just talk about it. Because I thought it was pretty swell.
I mean, feel free to. I
Julia's not
don't
seen
have a
Encanto.
drive to watch the movie. In all honesty,
Okay, so Saba. I guess Zach is the person who watched it the most recently, given that Saba told me she saw it a while ago.
Y'all.
How do you feel about the Camilo and Bruno stands on Twitter?
Oh, I'm not.
Were those? I
Bear-
mean,
I
Bruno,
don't bear
Bruno
witness
was
to
a
Twitter
character,
stuff.
at least. Was
But I
Camilo
know-
a character at all?
No, but he was like young and kind of mischievous, and everyone on Twitter got all over him.
There are
Yeah,
other
that-
better
yeah.
characters to get all over, though.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
he's
the internet.
young, skinny, mischievous, a teen boy.
I mean, literally, his whole
Exactly.
thing is that he could be
Another
anything.
Tumblr.
Yes.
You get the point, Zach?
Give Twitter an inch with any skinny teen boy
Giggity.
who is slightly mischievous, and they'll go a mile.
oh, Twitter.
Classic
Yes.
Twitter.
We have a million
Classic.
coal. We don't need
Twitter.
this. We can come
We
back
have-
for it
how much
later.
gold do we have? Oh yeah, all right.
We have a stack and a half. We're totally fine.
I don't
But
know.
what if it becomes less than a stack and a half?
What if I were
Then we
to-
come out and get more with the iron that we're digging now. I thought Encanto was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it pretty decently. I think I enjoyed it more than Moana, despite the fact that I think Moana had overall better music.
Which time?
I don't know. I guess I like the themes and overall narrative of Encanto and visual style of Encanto more than Moana, but Moana had better music.
I have heard some cynics saying the most unrealistic part of Encanto is an older generation apologizing to a younger generation.
I have seen that meme.
Yeah. Wait, does
Yeah.
she even apologize?
He does, yes.
Okay.
He says it a couple times.
I don't know.
When
okay, I
when
don't
they're at the
know.
river?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that maybe Encanto's music is more catchy than Moana's, though.
I don't know. Did you hear Let It Go?
That's not
What?
Moana.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
What song?
I mean, they reference it in Encanto.
Do they?
Moana
Yeah, they reference it at the very end. Bruno is like, let it rain, let it shine, let it go, or whatever.
Let it snow, yeah, let
To
it.
Peppa. He says that as a
But
dip.
does he
That's
say
funny
"let us
because-
know" as just a normal phrase, or
No, he goes like,
Was there-
let it go.
oh,
Like it's a joke.
He's
to reference
singing
that.
during that time.
He does it in one of those Lin-Manuel Miranda raps where you make a character rap because they can't actually sing, because Lin-Manuel Miranda can't actually sing that well.
did
also
Lin-Manuel Miranda make the music for Encanto?
Yes, he also is not a great singer. He's an okay singer, but a better rapper.
He's in everything.
He's in everything.
For real, he's in everything, Disney.
Yeah, like that wall right
He's in
next
your
to you.
house.
He's in there. Yeah.
He's in there.
He's in there.
Let him out.
He's in this
Wall
Kinder
back.
Surprise that
You're
I'm eating
stepping
whole.
on him right now.
Surprise.
Surprise. Surprise.
The surprise is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
You never expect him.
Nobody expects him. Nobody expects Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No one expects
Wait.
LMM.
Now we need to make a horror movie about him. You realize this, right?
He's everywhere.
No one expects. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No one expects the unexpected. Well, in other news, have you guys heard of Brian David Gilbert's Halloween album?
No. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
Luckily, I was not looking at it.
Oh, I had to look away.
His Halloween album that came out a little while ago, right?
Yeah, a while ago.
No, I
That
didn't
one's
hear
pretty
of it.
good. Oh.
No, it's just
Wait, the
The one that came a little while ago? Yeah.
one with this song,
the
this song,
one
and
where
this song?
it's based on ABBA, but it's Halloween versions of ABBA songs. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
hear
you heard of it? Oh,
No.
I've never heard in my life. How dare you insinuate such?
Bad.
I thought it was pretty cool. There were 2 songs I
Lawrence.
like. It was a vampire one and the Frankenstein one.
Lawrence.
The others were
We're
okay.
gonna sleep.
What about the Monster
What?
Mash?
We must stay awake.
But no, we gotta go to bed.
I will not allow you to
Yeah,
sleep.
college run.
College run.
No
Wait,
sleep.
can I just? I'm not gonna do that. Hey.
We gotta figure out what we want to do for a house.
I'm telling
No,
you,
let's
should
chop
build
off all
across
the
and build
trees and
houses.
then
We
we
want
can
to chop
figure
down
it out.
all the trees.
I'll chop down most of the trees in the middle. And then
No, you build
We
a
can
tree
clear- we
house. That's how you work together with nature.
We can clear out
Yes.
a little area in the middle and then just build like a tower.
But
and then the
technically,
tower
someone
can have
could just say a
bridges.
cabin is a tree house, and then I would be like, "You're technically right," but it
Yes, so.
it still hurts. Ah,
But you're
And
man.
I know Zach
You do know
Pretty-
that's true.
vaguely. I know Zach
you know, Zach pretty
With your
vague.
iron, with your iron.
trepidation
Iron
and
with
perhaps a
iron.
bit of repulsion at the
But
idea.
I'm a darn.
Oh.
But I would like to pitch to you guys Project Zomboid as a video game.
No.
Okay,
Please.
never mind.
Yes.
Pretty good. I've been playing it a lot recently. I have stacked up 100 hours in it.
Holy shit.
You stacked up 100 hours in it because it takes 100 hours to do anything.
Incorrect.
Only
but
25.
yeah. It's pretty cool, I think. It's got a lot of potential for multiplayer RP silliness. There was this one time where one of my friends was playing with me and was like, "Hey, you've been on the server longer. Do you have a water bottle I can borrow to like carry water around?" I was like, "All right, sure." And I had 2 water bottles with me, so I had the brilliant idea of standing in front of, like, "All right, here you go." And then before I gave it to him, I poured all the water out of it onto the floor, crumpled up, and then gave it to him. I was like, "Here you go."
Like that scene in John Wick
Savagery.
where she drinks all the water, spits it back into the thing. Here you go.
Yeah.
Is this the middle, you think?
That looks
time-
pretty middle.
One time my friend was like, was playing as a criminal, so we had to build a hotwire cars, and I was just sitting at home, and I was like, "Alright, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go in my car and grab some stuff from a grocery store." And I find out that my car's gone, and he's like, "Where?" I'm like, "Where the fuck is my car?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I hotwired it, so no one needs the key to use it anymore." He's like, "I have the key for it," and he's like, "Yeah, but no, I don't need the key to use it anymore." And I'm driving now. Like, "Why are you driving?" And then he crashed into 2 stop signs, wrecked the hood of it, and I was so fucking pissed for so long because I love this car. It was so cool. It was a big red Jeep and it had like a spiked grill in the front to kill zombies with.
That's sick. And
And then he crashed into 2 stop signs and destroyed it.
Damn.
It's pretty fun.
My interpretation of what I've seen of Project Zomboid so far is that it's a slower version, not version, but like a slower execution of the same idea as Space Station 13. Because it's real, because it has a lot of mechanical depth and you can do a lot of stuff in it. But whereas
think
Space Station
anything's as-
13, you can just
Yeah.
like detonate the engine of the ship and die. In Project Zomboid, it's like you could spend like 45 minutes making your way from one town to the next, and then it's like, oh cool, I'm gonna explore this like bookshelf, and then as you're exploring the bookshelf, it topples on top of you and you die.
I don't think anything will ever be as in depth as Space Station 13, the game
Probably
where you
not.
can perform surgery and replace a person's limbs with pizza slices.
I would say trade like
Yes.
40% or 50% of the mechanical depth of Space Station 13, and then in return get like Sims 1 graphics
Fair enough.
instead of the sprite-based graphics.
You want to wait for all the leaves to die down before we start building?
Yeah.
Let's place our stuff.
You can be agoraphobic and claustrophobic, which means that you're terrified of being indoors and outdoors, so you're just terrified at all times.
Damn.
What if you're in a medium-sized space?
You can also be a coward so that it exacerbates all panic you get, so you're just constantly fucking terrified for your life at all times.
Oh no.
But you can combine all these traits with one called Adrenaline Junkie, which makes you move faster proportional to how scared you are, so you just become a speed demon scared of everything constantly.
Scooby-Doo.
You won't be able to see anything because you have tunnel vision, and you won't be able to fight anything because you can't fight very well at panics, but you will be very fast.
Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Use a Scooby-Doo build, yeah. You can also have big stomach.
That dude, oh my god!
The only thing you can consume is called, what is it?
You can consume dog food in the game. It makes you really depressed and sad. It'll make you sad because your character realizes they're stooped to eating dog food, but it's very nutritious for you.
This sounds like the perfect game.
I think it's pretty good. I've sunk 100 hours into it myself. About 95 of those hours have been multiplayer, though, so...
Nice.
It's got a janky moving combat aiming hitting system where you have to strafe around using the WAS and then hold right click to aim and then left click to swing your weapon at things. It's it takes some mastery.
I assume so, but after 100 hours, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You have already become the master.
I think I already explained the trick they play in the tutorial on stream before.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
It was something with,
it was something where like you said they like, here's a gun, press left click to fire, and then you do, and it alerts all the zombies in like a 2-mile radius, and then it's like, good luck.
It's a little meaner than that. It literally at the end of the tutorial says like, press Q to inject the cure into yourself, and then you do it, and instead that's the shout button, which aggroes all the zombies near you. And then say, just kidding, there's no cure, die.
Die, perish.
Every single time you go to the game, it tells you, this is the story of how you died.
Damn.
It's a cruel game sometimes.
I respect that.
What a hopeless, hopeless game. Let's play it.
One of the things you can do is sprint head first into walls, and you can like damage your head by doing that. I had a friend who survived a 90-mile-per-hour car crash into a barricade and slit his jugular, but still lived.
Happens to the best
intense.
of us.
Yeah.
It was intense. It was scary as shit.
It was.
It's a great game. I recommend it if you want to play a jank game with some friends.
Nice.
There's also
Isn't that what we're
infinity
doing?
mods for it. There's an insane amount of mods for it. There's mods that add dancing to the game.
Sick.
Hell yeah. What kind of dancing?
A lot. You can do like Roomba, Salsa, the Cabbage Patch, Sprinkler.
The whip.
I think the game is set in 1997.
You can
I wanna
invent
say.
the whip.
Then be the first to pull the whip.
Yes.
How do we want to do this? Do we want to level out the ground first, Lawrence?
Yeah, because it's pretty dang
Little
hilly.
hill right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a peek behind the curtains. How did you manage to get us a server last time we played this together?
Me?
Yeah, we played multiplayer Minecraft a long time ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Minecraft has a like server help tool to like build it. Then I just had to tell it like essentially they just had a bunch of API that was pre-built into this like program, so you download it, run it, and it says like, okay, what part of your partition do you want to hold data on? How do you want to allocate resources? What's your port gonna be? What kind of security do you have? So on and so forth. And then I set it up like that.
Doesn't it cost money though?
No. When you run your own, no.
Minecraft Realms?
They
I
have
thought it cost money.
Yeah, they have
That's-
realms which cost money.
Realms are different than just like a generic server.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Realms are theoretically they have like offsite backups, and they're a little bit more efficient and stuff like that. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I'm trying to make a shovel, but I keep getting distracted. Lawrence, I'm holding shift.
See, the reason why this is so much better than maybe, let's say, me playing with Zach is that I actually try to, be cooperative, while in reality it's so much more fun to be antagonistic.
So much more fun to be antagonistic.
Exactly.
So now we need to go get dirt so we can level off this, so then we can put our tower.
You know what we should do? We should have a double split brain thing where one of us is running the server and then we split off into pairs and we're just running around trying to do things together, build the village.
Who will kill the other one?
It's like those, we make a short list of like scavenger hunt objectives, where it's like, all right, we gotta do these, but we have 2 teams of split brain.
It's like that game at the pool where where each team is like giving each other piggyback rides or on their shoulders and they're trying to wrestle up top.
Chicken fight, yeah.
Chicken fight.
Yeah.
By the way.
Sorry, go on.
You finish off.
Is that by chance based on the phenomenon that chickens can do things with their heads severed for a little bit?
Yes, actually.
I was gonna say, that's the only thing I think of why it'd be called chicken fight. That's wild.
Never really thought about why it's called chicken fight. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched a chicken get his head severed and the body still tries to do things?
No, I can't say I have.
I have.
Wow, you have?
Yeah, in person in the Philippines.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a Southeast Asian experience.
Yes.
Which I believe, and I think, Lawrence, you suggest this at one point, but do the Philippines count as Southeast Asian or Pacific Islands?
Yes, that's an argument amongst.
I feel like the answer to that depends on who you ask.
It does.
In that case, what's your stance specifically?
Oh, I was just about to say.
Yeah, Asians.
Lawrence is like, I don't want to answer that.
Asians for sure, but like my parents didn't even know that argument existed until recently.
I see.
This one time, they came up to me like, why are people calling us Pacific Islander? We're not Pacific Islander. And I had to explain the whole thing to them. Like, I've never heard anyone call us Pacific Islander.
I don't know if it's a historically like prevalent thing. Like, I don't know if this has been a discussion for a while. But I remember my first exposure to the dichotomy, like the argument of one or the other, was because they were trying to determine legally what qualifies as Oceania, like i.e. like the greater Australian zone. And there was a bunch of people who wanted to include the Philippines because the Philippines is apparently like a tax haven. and so like they wanted to like take it, and then other people were like, but we're not Pacific Islander, and they were like, of course you are, you're in the Pacific.
You're in the Pacific and you're in an island. There you go, Pacific Islander.
We'll take Japan too.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Doesn't matter that you're far
need more
away.
dirt,
You're
or
still
do we
in
have
an
enough?
island.
Take Malaysia while you're headed.
You take the rest of Asia. You're in water. You're surrounded by water, right?
You know what? Why stop at
Everything's the
continent?
Pacific
The
when
others
you
too.
think about it.
Yeah. So,
Do we need more dirt, or do you think we can build on this?
Let's go
We can
big.
make a tiny ass like tower, just like a tiny pencil thin tower.
How big was the Encanto house?
Pretty large. It had like
more dirt it
4
is.
floors and a lobby. I don't have the kind of building chops to
So
do that.
basically, what you're saying is you're gonna build the Encanto house from the movie, right? That's what you're gonna do. But
No,
the
'cause we don't
Obo
wanna be
Stream
copyrighted.
Encanto house.
You don't want to be
so we're
copyrighted.
gonna call
Exactly.
it-
That's my thought.
What are we gonna
We're
call?
going to call it
What's the alternative name for the Obo Stream house?
Oboanto.
Oboento.
Oboanto.
Canto.
That sounds good.
Hey Lawrence, real quick, is this you? Can you look at Discord real quick?
I'm looking at Discord. I lost every game.
Have you seen the fucking meme where it's like in, like 1968 or whatever?
I sued an 8-year-old.
A man was struck by lightning 8 times, and it's a picture of a guy. This isn't Tim.
This is not him. The other guy's dead.
Yeah.
There's a really good Vine that I saw at one point, or a TikTok or whatever, where it's one saying like, I sued an 8-year-old and won. It cuts to another guy and it's like, I challenged an 8-year-old to a basketball game and won. And the guy it's like, I challenged an 8-year-old to a weightlifting competition and won. And it cuts to like an 8-year-old. It's like, guys, I had the worst day of my life.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. I don't know, man. What do we want this house to look like?
I don't know. It's all about you.
What do you mean?
It's
You're the legs.
Obanto,
All about you, brother.
or whatever it is. You gotta-
Obanto.
Obanto.
Okay.
Obanto.
Fucking, I don't know. Let's use cobblestone to mark this
Oh
out
yeah, I
first.
forgot. I was gonna since we came back to Encanto.
can I ask a
was gonna
question?
say, no.
No, you cannot ask
Until
your
after I
question.
finish with mine.
He's in the middle of something.
But yeah, so I think we've asked this before, Adrian, but I think I want to put like this caveat of like, okay, if we had like Encanto like doors or whatever, what would our power be? But you have to do the caveat of like, this is like, you imagine you're in the family, so it has to be like a
Can we jump
power
up?
that's somewhat useful. So like you would have to help like the village and stuff like that.
Right,
I
right.
think what I want to do, Lawrence. How many blocks is this? I think I want
And
it to be
also,
a
don't
hard
take
edge
ones that
and then a
already exist.
circle.
Because
Ah.
How does that
Okay.
sound? Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so
If
how
you
many
do a
blocks
circle in
from there?
Minecraft.
Let's start from here. 1,
Okay, now start
2,
walking sideways.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We gotta go at least one more.
Oh, I'm wondering
Not
to make
in
it.
the movie, I think Adrian's power would be to be able to make other people sleep. Silently.
Are people suffering
I was gonna
from
say
insomnia?
that my ability is a groat wire, apparently.
7.
That's pretty good. I was thinking of something to do with colors, because the idea,
How do
the
we do
ability to
this?
like
How do we
change the
do this
color of
as
things.
A circle.
circle.
I don't know.
Colors?
It's fine.
Just be like,
Unallowed
Circles are
in Minecraft.
difficult.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up paint.
you want your house painted? I got it.
You can change
Exactly.
only the saturation.
Is that,
Oh,
is that
God,
how
it's
the
like everything
powers?
gray.
Is that how the powers of the Encanto works? You just
I have no idea.
Dude, we're not doing the house from Encanto. Are you shitting me? There's no way. I'm just
You
trying to make something
coward.
that looks kind of cool. Normally, this is not my job. Normally, my job on Minecraft servers is to be the guy that goes into a hole and comes out with 8 diamonds. Like, that's my job.
So you're saying that you play as a dwarf usually?
Yes.
What if we told you to be better, Zach?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's
9,
mouthing
10,
it up,
11.
boy.
Let's all give him a moment. He's
working on it.
evolving. He's
He's evolved. What? Zach is evolving?
Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm almost there. There's a surprising amount of like shape math that I have to do. What's that called? Geometry?
Yeah.
shape math.
Hey man.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hush.
Do we math with shapes?
I think
Speaking
I
of
think I
math-
got it.
I would like to propose something. I'd like to propose that we give arithmetic a less fancy name, because it's
I
too fancy
agree.
for what that actually is.
I concur. What is it actually?
Adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplication. That's literally it.
That's a long ass name though.
Arithmetic
Turn
is
it back.
the math of doing those 4 specific basic processes.
Now turn into an acronym.
Okay.
As
I would like-
the
I would like to call it easy math.
Simple maths.
simple
Quick,
maths.
quick maths.
Yeah. MAFFS. Quick maths.
Fucking give me a second. Okay,
What the friggity frack is that? It's so tiny.
there you go.
Gave him a second.
Oh, that's big.
Well, that's a little bigger. Okay, so we have to recreate that.
All right.
I don't know how many blocks that is. So I think it's like 3, right?
I think
it's 3 and then 2 and then 1 and then 1.
Yeah.
One more.
Yep.
2, and then it'd be the
several
corner.
ones.
1. Jump. 1 and then another one. Let's do it from that side. 2, 3. 1, 2. Hey, it worked.
The cursed Minecraft circle. Except it's not a circle, it's a
pizza
quarter.
slice.
That's a wide ass pizza slice. That's the personal size pizza slice.
That's a New York style pizza slice. If this is not what you see when you think of a pizza, you live in the wrong region.
When I went to New York, I got a $1 pizza slice, and it was like 1/98th of a pizza.
Well, that's because you got bamboozled, because clearly you're not from New York.
Clearly.
Apparently not.
What you gotta do is you gotta walk into the pizzeria and you gotta be like, hey, I want a pizza over here. And the guy's like, all right, $4.50. And he shows you like a little fucking whatever. And I'm like, nah, what do you think I am? And he's like, you know. And then he gives me twice that. And I'm like, keep it going.
Okay,
And then he kicks
so here's
me
the
out.
scenario, right? I was gonna say, here's the scenario, right? I go in, people like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, so we're gonna have to actually leave. That's
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video of it was like the guy, it must have been like planned or whatever, but the guy's like, hey everybody, I just arrived in New York. He's like doing a selfie video, and then a lady bumps him and he goes like, hey, whoa, I'm walking here, and he just like goes on to keep talking. She whips around, grabs him by the collar and goes like, listen, we don't talk like that. We don't sound like that. Do you understand me? And he gets like all scared for a second. He's like, yes, yeah. And so she throws him and then like puts her mask up and goes to like walk away. And he goes, forget about it. And at the last possible second of the video, she whips her out and goes, are you kidding me? It's so good.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we need more dirt. I was doing this. We need more dirt.
I am feeling firsthand how your distractions are. Because then suddenly you would be like staring at a dirt block but not doing anything. I'm like, should I be doing something?
Zach is telling a story and fucking gesticulating in Minecraft. He points up at the sky, swings shit like, hey, I'm walking.
Yeah, I'm fucking walking here, dude. What do you think you are? What the hell are you doing? Why are you walking up to that tree?
I don't know.
I'm fucking removing dirt over here, dude.
I'm excavating.
I'm excavating over here. All
Excavating.
Right. I have no idea how much dirt we have. Oh yeah, that should be totally enough, dude.
What do you guys think of 4 doubloons? I think it's pretty good.
Nowadays, that's worth quite a bit.
Well, I'm just thinking of, have you guys seen that image?
No.
4 doubloons?
It's literally just... It's so stupid, it's nothing, but I do love it a lot. Here, let me post it. Oh wait, wrong channel. Here, it's 4 doubloons whenever a cat does this. 4 doubloons.
4 copper pieces.
4 doubloons.
That's literally nothing.
That's what I said. Yes,
I know,
but
I know, but it's I can see it though, because I like the idea of the cat just going 4 doubloons, and you're just like, for what? Also, you can talk.
Here's another 4 doubloons.
No,
4 doubloons.
4.
I love 4 doubloons.
Okay. Well, that's my job done. Now it's your turn, Lawrence.
That's my turn.
Yeah, you have to instruct me on what to actually place.
All right, how much food are we playing? Let's wall this up. Let's do the corners with logs. Preferably
Oak or
oak
birch?
logs. Oak.
Oak logs.
Yeah.
How high do you want me to go?
Let's go for fuck it.
Birch.
All right, we now have the quadrifecta of 4 doubloons, aka 16 doubloons.
That's a lot of doubloons, man.
A lot of doubloons. Which spelling of doubloons are you? Are you DABLONS or DOUBLONS?
I like
I like
du-
the
I like you.
dabloons.
I like dub balloons, like it's twice as many balloons.
Doubloons.
Let's wall that up with planks.
Are you team dab or team doubloons?
I think the real spelling
getting
is
this-
dab, isn't it?
We get
I don't know. Let me check.
Doubloons? I thought there was an O. From what I remember.
It's OUB. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's DOUBLONS.
double.
Double the balloons.
It, like Zach said, it's Spanish for Spanish from Spanish double on double or double escudo. It's a 2 escudo gold coin.
What's in this?
How exciting.
An escudo is either of 2 distinct Spanish currency denominations.
Alrighty.
2 escudo, aka 1 doubloon. So hang on, 8 escudo.
8 escudo. That's the evolution
Okay.
of the meme.
4 doubloons.
God.
Holy shit, I love this coin. Hang on. Let me send an image of this coin that I like a lot here. It's just a dude on it. But it's like a dude who's like got the drip.
He got
And also his dog, I guess. He's got the Spanish drip.
Also his
damn,
dog, I
strip.
guess.
He's got the 1600 drip.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Got the 1622 drip.
There's no way. The 1600 Spanish man has drip.
Yep.
1600 Spanish man.
Also his dog, I guess.
Also his dog.
On the Wikipedia for doubloon, it says, in modern times, the doubloon is remembered due in large part to its influence of historical fiction about piracy.
Can you reach 3?
I don't think so.
3 doubloons?
3 doubloons.
I don't know about that. That's a risky territory.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Otherwise, the pirates would come at 4. Or the cats. That would be fine too.
Hey, Lawrence.
I'm Lawrence.
I don't know. I don't know about the culture of the Philippines very much, so please educate me with this question.
Alright.
Do you guys celebrate Chinese New Year's?
We do not.
Why would the Philippines
Interesting.
celebrate Chinese New Year's?
Because the Vietnamese celebrate Chinese New Year's, and we're neighbors.
I guess that makes sense.
That's fair.
Why did the Vietnamese celebrate Chinese New Year?
Because we couldn't think of any other holidays.
Oh,
Oh. Well, yeah, no, we don't celebrate Chinese New Year's. If we were conquered by the Chinese, I assume we would. But alas, it wasn't the case.
I mean, that's the thing, is that Vietnam was also not conquered by the Chinese, but we still do a bunch of Chinese stuff anyways.
Oh. Well,
Maybe just because China is so influential.
Probably. I'm guessing it's because of just because the calendar was so pronounced and the technology was more advanced there.
Probably.
possibly.
We just kind of borrow their holidays.
Yeah.
remember when we got the dirt to fill this in, and now we're removing it to put a floor?
I was about to say, you guys spent so much time.
I don't know. I don't build houses. Do you want to do this, Grant?
I don't have
Was-
access.
I could give you
Three-way
access.
split.
Do you want it?
I don't have
Three-way
access.
split.
Was the Philippines ever conquered by the French?
Probably.
The French? I don't think so.
Oh, the French.
It was, the French.
Who was it?
Hey, Lawrence, what are we
It was-
building the floor out of?
Because Lord knows there can't be any slightly smaller country in Southeast Asia or anywhere that wasn't colonized by a bit larger power.
There can't be.
The Spanish.
That makes sense. It was the French for the Vietnamese.
It was darn Spanish.
Who literally adopted the French greeting, and it's just integrally part of the Vietnamese language now.
Bonjour.
Vietnamese people say
Right?
Jiao. No, Jiao.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did not know
Lawrence,
that.
you didn't answer my
It's-
question. What are we building the floor out of?
Oh, sorry, I thought I answered.
Get dripstone. Do dripstone.
Dripstone.
All right,
it
I
is.
guess we're gonna go get dripstone.
Get the
Okay,
dripstone.
what happened to the dripstone
Jesus.
blocks?
We
You
tossed
threw them
them.
away. I remembered.
We thought,
You
why on
fool.
earth would we keep dripstone? It looks terrible.
You're not gonna
kidding me?
keep
It's
a
fantastic.
dripstone.
It looks
It's
awful.
drip.
How we gonna build a house if our fit ain't hard?
Exactly.
You can't warm your food without the coldest heat.
That ice.
Yeah, how else are you gonna preserve your food without the ice?
Oh my god.
The iced out drip.
Hey, going into a cave.
Go on an adventure. We gotta find our drip again.
You're on the grind for the drip.
It's like the fucking Dark Souls humanity restored, drip recovered.
Drip recovered.
Drip restored.
All right, time to show us all your Sigma grind set, you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
We gotta turn this grind set to a mindset.
How do you guys feel about the
One of them.
fact that in Pacific Rim they call it the drift to synchronize to mean unity, when nowadays when people think of the drift, they just think of the Nintendo Switch controllers getting fucked up.
I think of a cool car maneuver.
That too. None of which means synchronization really.
I mean,
I'm about to say, I
you're
very-
synchronized with the car.
Well, cause I mean, it's a slightly erroneous description because they didn't necessarily call it the drift because that's what happens when you synchronize. It was like the name of the procedure was the drift, and whether or not you were synchronized determined whether or not you got a brain aneurysm.
Didn't it kill you if you couldn't do it?
More or less.
More or less. It gave you brain damage.
like the whole reason why the mechs needed at least 2 pilots was that they were too physically large for one person to properly pilot themselves, and that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then the sequel came out and they took that idea and fucking shat all over it because the second one was just
Forgot
about
there was a
making money.
sequel.
Sucks.
Wait, the second one, they could pilot it with one person?
Yeah, and they wasn't that like a whole subplot point? Was that one guy was like, I can do it myself, and then he did?
Wasn't there? I thought.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh,
Now I don't know
So,
which
like,
one I watched. I watched one of them, but I think it was because they made a smaller one for him to pilot solo.
maybe. I thought
I don't know.
it was like I like my memory was that it was a big orange one. And the guy was like, I can do it myself. And they were like, no, you can't. And he was like, watch this. And then he did like a backflip. And they were like, wow.
And then he tears a phone. book
Second,
in
I
half.
think I'm remembering this. I remember the scene. He did say, yeah, I can do it myself. And was like, all right. And he went and did it himself. And he fucking passed out in a second.
Oh,
And
oh, you know what? We should probably build a shield.
It
huh?
just, it's just making me think
Oh,
of
we
the
don't have
phone
any
book
iron.
that,
Never mind.
the Game Grumps were talking about. It's like, I bet you I could rip this phone book in half. It's like, no, you can't. It's like, yeah, watch this. Like, how'd you do it? I'll never tell.
I'll never tell. I just love the idea
Not
of
you.
someone in a giant, like 50-foot tall mech just being like, watch this, and doing a backflip, but it like punches through the earth into the subway system below, and they're like, oh.
Oh, no.
It was me.
It was me.
We forgot iron. How do you make a shield?
It's one iron, and it's like 5 planks.
5 pieces of planks?
It's 4. It's 1 iron and 4 double.
No, 6 iron, 6 planks.
I brought the one.
Yes.
I brought the couple extra just in case.
Yeah.
And also 64 extra.
You probably want to make a sword too.
Why?
We have a
There you
stone
go.
axe
You
as a
got,
weapon.
you got me.
I mean, I will say that the sword is more forgiving in combat, but if you think you've got your timing down pat with the crit jumps, then go ahead and use an axe.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
sick.
this just screams. You guys.
This just screams. I'm going to hit every one of my swings is going to be a crit jump timed swing.
Oh yeah.
This just screams.
This just screams in pain.
Screams. Where's the cave that we were just in?
Was it not in this direction?
Is it that?
Wasn't it that?
It's actually
Yeah, it was that. I thought.
Is it? We did go somewhere high.
Did we bring a bed?
That answers that question.
The walk of shame.
Yeah.
It's like when you throw something into a garbage bag or garbage can and miss.
The walk of shame.
In front of everyone else.
Yeah.
In front of your coworkers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait.
Every time
Hey,
someone says "damn,"
We
I
didn't
just
have a
think
bed,
of
Lawrence.
It had it.
No, hit E. I want to sleep.
every time I think of "damn," I just think of that one meme of the horse at the beach. Damn.
Man.
Man. Oh, it says "man." You're right, Grant. I thought it said
Yeah.
"damp."
Man.
It's close.
Man.
Just missing the D.
When you miss a meme, man.
Man.
And
When you misremember the meme. Speaking of misremembering, have you guys seen the fucking Bob Parr becoming uncanny memes lately?
I like
Yes.
I like the newfound reversed version of that, where it's instead of it being like horrifying, it gets like more like hype.
That sounds pleasant.
Have you
only been
have you not
subject-
seen that? So if you want to
I've only been
explain, if you
subject to
want to
the
explain
scary
the
ones.
initial meme, I'll let you. But then I can explain the newfound reversed version, which is much better.
I was gonna say the initial meme is just like an image of Bob Parr from The Incredibles smiling and being like a grin, and it's a song that plays in The Incredibles when he's getting his life together and like life's going great. I think that's literally the song, or Life's Incredible again. I think specifically.
I believe the name of the song is "Life's Incredible."
But then it cuts to one that he's not smiling anymore, and then one
Well, so
where it's like
the second, because the initial joke, right, is that the first one is an official render from The Incredibles 2, and then the second one is somebody in like some news organization was like, here's what Robert Parr would look like if he was in real life, and so they took his like facial structure and tried to like recreate that, but with like human physics and whatnot. So because that was always the thing on Reddit, where you would take the regular, just kill this motherfucker. You killed us last time. But yeah, and like that was always used to show the dichotomy of something great and something not so great. But yes, so please continue, because the meme goes places.
I was gonna say I was getting there. So yeah, it's him. The photorealistic render that Zach mentioned
hey, look
is
at
him
that.
like not smiling and in a much more like meh expression. But then people started making videos where it's the comparison, but then it like goes into transitioning from one to the next, and then they added different phases where they started making new edits of him like either like sad or scary or like intimidated or like just like bleak and completely grayscale versions where like his skull's showing or whatever.
One
And
of
it's
them
gonna-
where he just has a skull face. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
and then-
music gets really fucked too.
Yeah. What's that one? There was that one. Wasn't there like an album or something where it was like experimental and it starts out kind of like okay and fine, but then like it has some psychological effect where it can make you like depressed or sad after listening to it long enough. It gets like that effect where everything is like foggy stereo, like old timey audio, and like it makes you unsettled.
The last like bit of audio, if I remember correctly, is literally just like a singular tone that just goes like and and like it evokes like so many negative feelings despite the fact that nothing really happens. Lawrence,
Yeah,
why are
that'd be
we
the
going
White
up
Album
against
by the
both
Beatles.
of them? Oh, that's convenient.
Get them to shoot each other. Yeah, just line it up so they're shooting each other instead.
Yeah.
There you go.
There There we go.
There you go. What do we get?
A bow.
A bow and an arrow. We only need one.
So yeah,
It's not in great condition,
so
was it?
Adrian,
Was
you'll
that
be very
dripstone or
happy to
granite?
hear that they have a. Oh, actually, let's take some of this. You'll be very happy to hear that people have fought back against the fucking horribly macabre initial version of that meme, and now there's a version where like it's the first one, right? It's the render that you're familiar with of Mr. Incredible, and then the second one is him, where instead of it just being like his regular smile, he's like a lot more confident, and he's and there's like spotlights behind him, and he's wearing like sunglasses, and the music's like doo 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 doo. It's like really good, and it just keeps going. But then usually when you hit like the 50% mark, it suddenly cuts into like Doom music, and it's just like yeah. It's really funny.
Let's fucking go.
It starts playing the main
I'm
menu
glad
for
that
Doom.
they made a happy version of it, because that sad one was scary, and I watched one and I was like, all right, that's enough of that.
Can I tell you the first time I saw the video format of like the increasingly scary Mr. Incredible one? It was somebody essentially just making a meme talking about how like climate change is like irreversible, and how the entire like human race is gonna die by 2100, and I was like, wow, that's a great way to be introduced to this meme. Because holy crap, it's really intense.
The one I saw was literally just a normal day for some kid at a playground, and then it gets darker and scarier and fantastical, where like he goes in the shadow realm, his mom can't find him, he screams for help and his mom responds, but then like the shadow entity responds instead, and it's like, oh great.
Fucked.
Jesus.
Fuck.
So all of these caves seem to not exactly lead to a cave. They all just seem to lead to each other.
Oh, hey, lava.
Hey, you want a nice
That's
dip in the
convenient
lava?
for later, actually. We could go to the nether.
A nice dip in the lava.
Well, okay, so
Dip
none of
in the
the
lava.
cave
It'll be
side,
nice and warm.
none
you know?
of the
Toasty.
hillside
Exactly.
caves seem to actually
Roasty.
lead anywhere. So in that case, we probably need to leave the valley. This would be like a big event in the YouTube series. We have to
break
leave
out in
the
song.
valley.
Venture out of the valley. Beyond.
Break out in song. The title of the song is called Leaving the Valley.
Beyond the valley.
Beyond
5 parts C.
Beyond the veil.
This is probably a bad idea.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a terrible idea.
This is the part where we secretly transition the world data into a multiplayer server, and then get the other people on stream to like show up as like actors and like show up in the background and be scary.
Yeah.
There you go.
What would your Minecraft
This is a great
creepypasta?
idea. Why did we do this?
We.
We.
I thought it would be
Wee
silly.
wee.
I didn't realize how bad of an idea this would be. Holy crap.
What would your
Wait, did I stop?
Minecraft?
Oh no.
We're gonna lose the valley. Lawrence, back to the hole. This one. Holy crap.
Oh no.
God.
This is how people die in scuba diving situations.
And that
oh,
is
this
why.
is easy. Oh, wait.
Why I'll
Get the
never
fuck
scuba
outta here.
dive.
Don't lose the valley.
You must not lose the gift, the encanto.
The Encanto.
I was protecting my daughter.
I did find some of the, I don't know, cause like maybe it's just cause I was like a dumb kid, or maybe maybe the storytelling has changed over time. But like, I feel like a lot of the problems, like, I would still feel really bad if I was the only person in my family at the end of the movie where everyone's supposed to be like, you know, oh, we're all good. I would be really sad if I was still the only one who didn't have a kick-ass magical power. Because like, yeah, I understand that the idea is supposed to be like, oh, it's supposed to be like an allegory for like your family having like really successful jobs, like this one's an actor or this one's like a cop or whatever. But like, there's a difference between that and like having the ability to fucking shapeshift or talk to animals. Like those are some really sick powers.
I do want to point out that in your list
Shit.
of successful jobs, you mentioned cop and not doctor or lawyer.
I was gonna, well, because I was gonna say doctor, but then I was like, that's like contrived, I guess.
But cop is less contrived.
Well, not not contrived. Common.
I don't know, man. Is Zach not on board with the idea that cops are fucking pigs to be roasted in a fire? No,
Jesus.
I'm just surprised that you admire cops so much.
It's one of those really weird things because it's like I was recently revisiting some of the like older ideas for games that I had again, and I know I mentioned this before, but for whatever reason, like 4 out of the 7 like game / RPG ideas that I have eventually, you play as some form of public servant. And I don't know, there's just something about that that's like really noble to me. Because I've talked about it before where, Lawrence. I know
You
we're
weren't
working
exactly looking at
together,
porn now,
but
were you?
I know we're doing this together, but you gotta stop jumping! Dude! We're stuck in this fucking hole! Stop!
As opposed to what?
As to give me it. Sorry. Okay. I just realized once again we're not actually sitting like next to each other playing. I was scratching my eye.
Oh.
That's why nothing was happening. You want to go to that? You want to go to that big Earth vagina?
Yeah, look at that. It looks like caves.
Okay.
Wow. Damn, that Earth really do be vagina.
Earth pussy got me wild.
Excuse me.
I think you should be careful about that because I could totally just use that audio for when we eventually do our review of Avatar: Last Airbender. like when Grant goes on a tirade of how Kuvira did nothing wrong, and he's just like, "Oh, the Earth pussy though."
That'd be really funny.
Just have a clean audio of that.
Oh, that's so good.
I literally saw, I think it was from Luigi the God tweet today that it was like, it just said Zuko for real, an idiot for not going for that Earth Kingdom girl.
Oh, absolutely. There's no argument there, by the way. Like, I'm sure that May or whatever her name is like, she has her appeal, but dude, that Earth Kingdom girl, she was like, you could not. like you know how they have that thing of like get you somebody who could do. Lawrence, where are you going?
Where are you going?
There isn't this where the hole in the.
That's where we live.
No, that's where. Oh, sorry. I got turned around. My bad.
Not gonna lie, I was on Zach's side. I was like, no, that's where.
It turns out there's just a big ass hole right here. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
But like you know the thing of like get you somebody who can do both. Like, how could you possibly not go for a girl who can be both adorable and like oh my god? How can you not do both?
Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
That's a good trait. I like the like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's like a tier list of like qualities in a woman. It's like, oh, there's like cute, adorable, beautiful, gorgeous, whatever, and then at the top is like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh my god.
Get you a girl who makes you go, oh my god.
Get you a girl.
This Earth pussy, what? It's flooded in here.
Alright, I'm drowning myself. Fuck this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my god.
Never let it be said that Lawrence is not a gentleman. Look at how much he's drowning himself in it.
Oh my god, Lawrence.
Oh.
You know what? I think we might be able to skip the demo. I think we got ourselves some bitches.
We did it, guys.
We did it, guys. Stream
End of
complete.
series.
Incomplete. Goodbye, everyone. Ooh, village.
Time to plunder.
I'm gonna plunder these bitches.
Spoken like a true colonizer, Lawrence.
Like a true pirate.
You really did learn from the Spanish.
Holy shit.
No, that's not bad.
Gold. And silver,
More,
or iron and silver, Jesus.
more silver picks. So what are they all selling? Oh,
You have a lot of health.
There's an
Where'd he go?
iron gold.
Which one is he? Is it you? Yes. All right, let's get the rest of them here real quick.
alright, I'm about to be an accomplice to this crime.
Wait.
This war
Where's the Iron
crime.
Golem?
Yeah, he was over there in that direction.
Oh,
yeah.
he's stupid. He didn't see nothing.
He's too.
Do you know how to kill an iron golem safely?
You stack up 3 tall, and then you just like whack him in the head.
Yeah, but doing that will make all the villagers really, really angry, and then like their price is like infinitely worse.
It's okay. Emeralds are garbage. Who cares?
Yeah, but what if they want to
Oh,
trade
he's
for
selling good
diamonds?
shit.
Just thinking of the fact. I think we did it, guys. I think we got some bitches.
Bitches, yeah.
We got some bitches.
High fives all around, everybody. We got
it
bitches.
just cuts to
Yeah.
it just cuts to the NASA control room with a bunch of people like, yeah!
Yeah.
We did it.
They're all just like hugging and shaking hands and like, oh, we did it.
Mission status sick.
I love
Achievement
that. I
get.
love that picture.
It's that video of people watching a giant TV at the pub. And they
Oh
also-
yeah, like the soccer
And then at
match or
first
whatever.
they're all
and
like
they all
calm, and then they go
erupt.
fucking ballistic.
Oh god. I wanted to say, by the way, speaking of that meme, I had one night where I was staying up late having one of my fits, and as a result, I was just watching videos of the DVD logo bouncing around. And I saw this one video where it's like DVD logo hits corner infinitely, and it was like a bunch of like millions of views. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is gonna be good or bad. And then I watched, and it's like normal, just bouncing around the screen. And then at one point, it hits the bottom right corner, and then it hits the top left, and just keeps going between those two specifically forever for the rest of the video. But the thing is that I was in an anxious state, and I saw other people being like, this doesn't feel right. And then a bunch of people agreeing, but then there was like, it was in two camps, whether people thought that was the best thing ever or that something wasn't right about it.
This
I wanna
doesn't feel.
ask-
This does not feel legit. Oh, it's going to this deep hole.
Holy shit. Oh, that's making me nervous. Why am I doing this?
I was gonna say, which camp are you guys? Do you guys feel like that's cool and good, or do you guys feel like there's
this was a
something
bad
off
idea.
there?
Lawrence, this was a bad idea.
I think,
that's
it's
a-
pretty cool.
That's a pretty
and
cool
good
idea.
for a little bit. But I
I'll
don't
tell
know
you
if
what's a
I'd
bad idea.
infinitely.
Scuba diving.
But it was a deep hole.
True.
It was a pretty deep hole, and
New
we're about
holes
to
are
see the
guys.
price of it.
When you first began that story, Adrian, you're like, I was in one of my fits, and I was like, oh, Adrian got drip.
Yeah, you gotta spit.
Which fit, Adrian? Which fit were you in?
Here is the
How hard was
video
your
with
fit?
5 million views, by the way. DV logo by his corner every time.
Give me a second. Let me play this real quick while playing.
Oh my god. Oh my
Wait a
god.
second. Sorry, I had to readjust.
Oh yeah! you,
my
you had
God.
it set up too.
Aw, champ.
Yes. So beautiful. I think I do like it. I think I'm pro
Oh, look at
corner
this.
video.
Yeah, this is gonna be put on my list of things better than sex.
Fuck bitches, I want DV logo, but it's the corner every time.
I thought that was the goal.
Was that a grapefruit video
Grapefruit
reference?
method? Yeah.
I forgot about the grapefruit method.
There's a version of this that lasts for 1 hour, and I'm not sure if I can endure that. It's like crack cocaine. You can't have too much or you'll overdose.
You'll overdose on corner video logo.
Hey, Graham,
Yeah.
do you remember that channel where it was just like marbles? Or
Marble
like-
races?
It was like no. Well, I mean, I guess they did have marble races, but it was just like circles. It was like a computer thing.
Oh, the shit you sent me?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know
what
how
about
to
it?
find that again.
Mikan.
Excuse you?
That's the name of the channel, Mikan.
Oh, I thought you were calling me something. I was like, what did I?
Oh my god.
I didn't realize I offended you.
Because they.
Dude, I
Mikan.
hate this, by the way. This new thing
Yeah,
with
this
caves that are just like
crap
too tight. I hate this. I'm not even like that claustrophobic, but my god.
I sent it to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
What the hell, man?
Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle them.
Can't say shit, Captain.
Can't see shit, Captain. See, where were those lines when I was getting you to record for Safe Harbor, Grant? I can't see shit, Captain.
I would have if you put them in.
I know. Oh, now I'm just thinking about Murphy, this like soft-spoken, like rarely ever talks individual, and it's just I can't see shit, Captain. Holy fuck,
Oh my god.
Captain, this is fucked. Please, Captain, I want to
I
go
think
home.
Adrian is underwater right now. I think he also can't see anything.
What?
Adrian can't see shit.
I'm
Your
talking out of my
audio.
mind right here.
Pogging out of my mind.
I'm gonna be really sad if I got this new mic for like $100 and it's still breaking.
I think it has to do with your Discord, not actually the mic.
I think it has to do with
I
your
see.
dick,
I think it has to do with
like a
your dick sword.
lawnmower.
You gotta treat Mike real well.
Gotta treat Mike well. Ooh.
Where the friggity frack are we?
Like I fucking-
Lights, finally.
Is that lava?
I wish.
Ooh, natural light. Wait, we're back here.
At the village.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You okay?
He's going crazy.
Well, I just want to find some fucking dripstone. How did we find dripstone in like 2
I don't
seconds? But now
know.
we can't find any.
You don't find drip. Drip finds you.
Finds you. You gotta grind for it, Jack.
Yeah, you can't force drip, Zach. Listen, let me tell you. Speaking
Catching
from
up.
experience,
I don't think.
You having a seminar on getting drip?
Listen,
after today, you can. Hi.
listen. Hi, I'm Grant. I'm here to tell you how to get drip. Listen, Grant.
Yeah.
I need you to understand. I think it has been actually 8 years since I've worn something other than a t-shirt. So you don't need to talk to me about how to get drip. All right.
You've already got it.
He's in. He finally turned that mindset to a grind set.
Damn. My dentist said I grind in my sleep, and he's a real one for that.
He's a real one for that.
He's a real one.
W.
We getting this dub.
A.
Fat
Wow.
Dubsky.
Wah.
Wah. Wah.
Wah.
Wow.
Mario performed exactly one jump.
You think we'll find dripstone here on the surface?
I don't know.
See,
Okay,
there's
just trying to
that's
find
one of
the
the
old
types
cave.
of drip is surface level drip. You gotta go
Surface
deep.
level drip.
You gotta go deep for real drip.
That's the real quality drip.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that Sigma level drip.
Did I tell you-
Sigma grind set drip.
Did I tell you what the kids' at school called my boots that I bought back in October?
No,
Drips?
they call it drip.
Back in October, I bought some boots for my Monster Prom Brian cosplay because they were big chunky boots.
Nice.
Cosplay, my Halloween costume. But later when I wore them to school, one of the kids looked at my boots and called them, "Oh, I see you got the Goblin Stomper 9000s."
Goblin Stomper.
Damn.
Damn.
How'd he know?
I was fucking flabbergasted. He owned me. I don't know what I couldn't recover from that.
It was over.
It was over before it
You
began.
resigned immediately.
I resigned immediately. Yeah. One of the things you have to do when dealing with children, you can't get into power struggles with them because they have their own autonomy and there's things you can't do to control them at all. So there's just no point. But he fucking owned me there. I don't know what to say. I literally didn't do anything. I was just sitting there and he looked at my shoes and was like, "Damn, you got the Goblin Stomper 9000s."
Damn.
Later on, I got him.
please.
Did you not put it there?
Later on, I got him back by telling him that over Christmas I got the Santa Stomper 9000s. He like pog champs basically. Because I got new sneakers during Christmas to replace my 6-year-old sneakers I've been wearing since like high school.
Nice.
I mean, none of this is useful, but it's cool. Stop hitting shift.
You gotta get the boots.
The drip! Get the drip! The drip!
Gotta bring in the heat.
The coldest drip.
Is that everything you need?
Yeah.
Put on the boots. Put on the drip.
Put on the boots.
Assume the drip.
Yes.
Put on the Nike 2000s.
Yeah, look at us
Yeah,
now.
with F5. Oh, the drip.
Oh,
Hello,
God.
everybody. We're here with another speed run today.
Drip review. Today we're here with a Dripper Drown featuring me.
Dripper Drown Challenge.
Oh, have you seen Dripper Drown content yet?
No.
I don't know if it's spread.
Not a real thing.
I don't know if I stole it. I don't know if it's spread to other games, but in TF2, the world's best military-themed hat simulator, you can get all sorts of fucking weird, crazy, dumb hats. And this guy made a series called Dripper Drown, where it's just him and a friend on the admin server, and people come with their like costume loadouts, and either they win and get banned from the server for a day, or they win and get banned from the server for a month and get drowned in game.
They get banned if they win.
They know they're getting banned, so they choose willingly. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, he didn't hide it. He told them like, "This is the reward. You'll just get banned from my server for a bit."
What a gladiators arena type situation.
It's completely voluntary, so people were just that willing to show off their drip. No, I didn't partake. I don't know this guy's server. I don't know. I don't own good TF2 cosmetics.
You don't have drip?
I don't have drip.
You've been playing the
my
game
God.
for 14 years.
I didn't sink that much money into it for the drip. Do you realize how expensive TF2 cosmetics are?
Sounds like someone's not on the Sigma grind set.
Yeah.
A
Sounds
good
like a
cosmetic
you
can
Sounds like
good
a
co-
big enough.
a good cosmetic can cost upwards of hundreds of dollars.
And
Yeah, like a true Sigma would.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend. I don't buy NFTs.
I
Looks
mean,
like Adrian's not a Sigma male.
don't you?
Oh God, no! Have you guys? I showed you guys the NFT video like series that's coming out, didn't I? Like the
The
animation
one with the
series
monkeys?
cartoon.
Did you see that they're
Yeah.
making a NFT MMO?
Oh God.
It's called Cryptoland, and each individual account is an NFT in and of itself, and every single item in the entire game is also an NFT.
I hate this fad. I hate it so much.
Excuse you, Grant. It's not a fad. It's a lifestyle.
It's the future.
You sound like Eric Cartman there.
It's not a fad. It's the future. It's the future of
We have
money.
the best future.
This is the best.
Best future. The best NFTs. The best apes. All my apes were stolen. I was hacked.
Oh god, I love that so much. And he's like, please, someone help. And somebody like, excuse you, you don't own that profile picture anymore. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Saba,
Anyway.
what's your opinion on NFTs?
She's a
It's
huge
a really
fan. She has
weird
14.
concept. Like I even like to a certain degree still can't even wrap my head around what it is. So I don't know, maybe that influenced me being like, I don't know, it feels kind of dumb.
If you think it's kind of dumb, you probably understand what they are.
Okay, well
If you
then
think
I
it's
guess
kind of
that's
dumb,
all
you
I need to
understand it a
know.
lot more than the people that are spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars on a picture of an ape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, an
True.
ugly picture of an ape.
Yeah.
A pre-generated picture of an ugly ape. Oh god, I was gonna say something. Oh right, I was gonna chill. Subscribe to Obo Token today to get your first Obo Token. Your first non-fungible Obo
But the Obo
Token.
tokens are the name of the
Non-fungible.
channel points on Twitch.
But this
Right,
is
they're
non-fungible.
non-fungible. Non-fungible
Yeah.
Obo Tokens. NFOT.
wait. I was just gonna call it Nobo tokens. Where it's
Tokens.
Obo token, but then the N stands for non-fungible.
Nice.
Hey, Lords, are we lost?
I don't know where you're trying to go.
I don't know where we're trying to go in general.
We're looking for the drip.
Oh,
In search
I
of.
forgot that's what we were doing. Okay.
We search for the drip. Ain't nothing else.
I gotta get going. Goodbye.
Bye.
Later.
I'm gonna
Lawrence,
back
Lawrence,
up
I
just a
wanna
little
leave.
bit.
This entire area
I'm
is
also-
not fun.
I'm also gonna dip early. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And then there was 3.
And then there was 3.
Dig out.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head out.
Fucking.
Yikes. And he's gone. But Adrian's playing Project Zomboid again.
Yeah, if he wants to, he wants.
So I think this proves that the idea is valid. I think split brain content can work. However, it just needs to be the right game, and then I think it can be something really awesome.
What could be possibly a wrong game?
Well, I'm not saying that this is wrong. I'm just saying that this is a little. It's kind of like when Saba and I were playing Risk of Rain. It was just like, I don't know, we're just kind of chilling. Like, there's no actual difficulty here. It's just every once in a while there's a lapse in communication, and then we correct it and we're done. Whereas, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, if we're playing like Dark Souls, and it's like, oh man, we're going up against fucking Dark Knight Artorias or whatever, and it's like, all right, we need to dodge roll left, and I'm like, which way?
Oh,
You need something like Doom.
Doom 2016 could work too, I guess. Yeah. This is a ravine.
I feel like that would
underground.
be. I think Doom would be pretty cool as well. Just because it's gonna be
I don't think
chaotic, but
I don't know if I own it. I think I do. Saba, check my Steam.
Check your Steam.
Yeah, you can. You're my friend on Steam.
Oh my god,
You
I
can
can
see
do
my
that.
library.
here.
Okay, let me figure this out. I will figure out how to do this.
I'm pretty sure it's just like friends and then games they own. We are running out of tools. We are severely running out.
Friends.
All right, because we have tons more.
Oh, okay. Games.
Games is.
Just taking
Games
forever. What was I looking for again? Doom?
Doom.
Doom? Oh, I do see something. It called Doom here.
2016 or Eternals?
It just says Doom. I don't think Eternal.
There you go.
Regular Doom.
It does show a man in a
Doom,
green
doom.
suit
Yes,
slaying
with
shit.
like yellow background. Not slaying anything, but he's standing there menacingly.
You could screen snip it.
Open up.
You would like me to screen snip?
If he ain't slaying anything, it's the wrong game. I should finish Doom one of these days.
Let me go back so I can screen snip it. I was distracted.
So
Okay.
you know what? Because surprise, surprise, the infinite quest to find employment continues. I encountered, or not encountered, but I guess I came to the realization of something this week that was quite strange to me. I forgot that there are people in the world that actually use LinkedIn like that is Doom 2016. Yes.
I can't.
There are people in this world that use LinkedIn like a social media platform instead of just like, you know, a place to find jobs.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, over the course of this week, I was like constantly refreshing just because I wanted to see. I was trying to figure out how to get alerts to show up in my local area instead of just based on like search criteria. I wanted something a little bit less specific. So anyway, so I was going constantly, and I saw that there were just like, I don't know, like in my collective of I think I have like 200 connections, I think. Or something like that. So in my collective of like 200 connections, there's like 15 people who are constantly on LinkedIn, just like liking posts and talking about like the next project that they're working on, and like, oh, we just finished doing this contest and this thing
Fuck.
and that thing, and like,
Okay.
what, are we okay?
Never mind. There's a creeper behind us.
Oh, it's fine. We have armor. We'll survive. We found no dripstone, by the way.
Bad. We'll stay betas.
Also, do we know where the mountain is?
Our mountain?
Yeah.
Good question.
I mean, to be fair, we did F3 a couple times. So if we wanted to, we could
We
go
did?
back in the VOD to find where we were.
Because I know we had to cross. We saw a village, then we crossed the water, and then went towards a earth hole.
Yes.
I don't know from there.
And I don't know. I just wanted to bring up the LinkedIn people because I thought it was, I don't know, at least in my opinion, like borderline psychotic. Because I'm like, because it's so weird. Because like, you know, like Facebook really popularized the social media thing, or like catapulted it into like the mainstream. Twitter is for like small updates. Instagram is for, you know, pictures and video. Facebook is for racists. But it's just, and Reddit is for like internet dweebs, and then 4chan is for internet dweebs that are racist. But LinkedIn,
don't
I'm just
discount
like,
Reddit on that.
but then LinkedIn, I'm just like, well, who is LinkedIn for? And it turns out it's just for people who are just constantly overworking themselves and like constantly trying to like, I don't, it's like Sigma grind set, I guess.
Yeah,
just
I don't know.
people who
Link-
are like making multiple posts a day about like the stuff that they're working on and stuff that's been completed, and like, oh, I met with this person from City Hall today, and I'm like, do you have any time in the day? Like, how is your 24 hours bigger than mine?
Man, I don't know. LinkedIn posts are really weird to me because it doesn't feel like people are looking for jobs. It just feels like another social media place.
I think that I
don't
think that
know.
might be more of a symptom of the times as opposed to Because I don't know, I see a lot of people who are on LinkedIn. Hit E. I see a lot of people who are on LinkedIn with the stuff where it's like, hey, looking for work, you know, if you have anything, let me know.
Yeah.
And at first on LinkedIn, all I was seeing was like news articles, and I was like, oh, this makes sense, right? Because like news articles would be relevant to, you know, business in general. But then I guess that was just because the algorithm was still trying to figure out like what I would quote unquote be interested in. Because then slowly over time, I just keep seeing posts from like the same like 15 people, and I'm like, why? Who are you?
Yeah, and the I don't know. I see the people who.
To be
I've
fair,
had-
this was also during my bitter period, so I was also being really bitter about it too.
Because I saw some posts from ex-classmates who are, I guess, using it as social media, like posting off their artwork, and it gets like 2 thumbs up. It's very weird. Oh, we found it. There you go.
That's
Is this it?
impossible. How did wait? Or is this different?
Wait, where's our house?
No, never
There
mind.
it
It
is.
is the same. All right. Well, we're doing a
We'll
different.
always
Well, we're
find
doing
a
a different
place.
floor. Let's find some water. Do we have any water? No. Let's slowly make
Nope.
our way down then.
You-
But yeah, I don't know. It's like people on LinkedIn are trying to use it to, like, you know, accentuate their brand and like get themselves out there or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if LinkedIn's the place for that. I'm assuming they're
LinkedIn doesn't
also
feel like
using other
it.
platforms at the same time, but still, I'm like, okay.
It is very weird. Some people I see are like also super active, and I'm like, are you? This almost feels like they're treating it as if it's like Instagram, except for like business work, because obviously you can do like business stuff on Instagram, but it's like companies, like bigger companies and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you really that active on LinkedIn? Because I sure ain't.
I don't know. All I know is that LinkedIn ain't for me. Even though I still think it should, I don't know what the benefits are.
I think you could
The
just throw
benefits
your
are slim to
profile
none.
and stuff.
To be quite
Like,
frank.
Benefits
you
feel
put your
slim.
profile, and then sometimes certain people, like if they're more business related, might just message you through LinkedIn.
But that
Versus
hasn't happened.
LinkedIn.
Actually, no, it has happened. But the people who contacted me was like, "Hey, you work retail, right?"
So it could happen, right?
Yeah, I
That's
was
the
gonna say,
thing.
like I specifically had to put a flag on my LinkedIn account saying, yes, I did work in a warehouse. No, I do not want to work in a warehouse again. Thank you, Amazon.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was 64?
Wow.
That's
Look at
a
us.
convenient number to know.
Look at us.
Actually, hit E. Oh fuck. Hit E again.
I don't know. Have you had luck with LinkedIn, Saba?
It has been useful. Like
Like getting
the first place, like I've like
Wait, did you
messaged, like I
actually
said,
get your job from
messaged.
LinkedIn?
She got her job from
It
Skullneck.
wasn't. Yeah,
Oh,
I got it
okay.
via recommendation.
Wow.
But like Skullnick like messaged me on LinkedIn,
Alright.
as well as like I think I could like talk to whoever, like the managers or whatever. They also contacted me through like LinkedIn and stuff like that to begin with. But I mostly just had it as like my like profiles there, you know. I'm not really like active or anything on there.
I think we're good.
But like, you know, connecting with people and stuff like that. I do that.
Do you actually get like, I don't know, messages or any contact through LinkedIn?
Not in like, okay, like coworkers, if I were to like, you know, connect with them, they wouldn't be like talking to me through LinkedIn. We've got like other means to like talk with each
Right,
other.
sure,
But like I've had people from like the company though who I don't talk to at all. Like at least I've connected through them with like LinkedIn, so at least there's that connection there for like, I don't know, people who are in the outside world, I guess, who are not in the company. So it's more like visible to people, but also, right, your connections grow. So you got a bigger pool of people.
What are we doing, Zach?
Well, someone was talking. I didn't want to interrupt her. I just wanted to look, man. This place is really pretty.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, we have like an hour left to stream.
Yeah.
This stream went by super slowly, and I came late.
This stream went by super slowly, and I came late.
Which is like, I don't know what that says, but...
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to pivot? Do you feel like we're done with Minecraft? Because I think we got what we wanted out of Minecraft. I have proven to myself yet again that I think Split Brain is good. I think it works. We just need more difficult content to actually make it compelling. Because if we pivot, we can pivot to something just like easy.
Easy like what?
Like as in like not Split Brain. Like I would just play like Monster Train or something while we just chit chat for the last hour.
Like Doom.
I would have to install Doom.
You know what? Doing that voice.
What do you want to do?
Somebody you can choose, because I'm gonna use the bathroom.
What?
I'll take this opportunity
You can't just dump this on me.
Sure I can. I just
dump
did.
This on
Sure
me.
I can. I just did.
Oh my god. I don't know. Are you feeling up for anything else?
I don't know. Like I said, just something easy. Just something so we can just keep banter going. We got 45 minutes left.
Let's get to banter. Question. They all have other people left.
Both of you.
He booted me.
I did.
He gave me the end of a shoe.
There's that. Grant sent me the YouTube channel that I asked for, so it's very nice. So our options, our basic, like super easy options are Risk of Rain, Monster Train, or Dwarf Romantic. You're
I don't
taking too
mind
long.
watching Risk of Rain again.
You want Risk of Rain? Okay, we'll do Risk of Rain then.
I have fond memories of Risk of Rain now.
I have fond memories, she says. Great. Okay. Change that. There you go. Changing the category. Title. Risk of Rain. Luckily, I don't even really have to change much. The overlay. I'm just gonna change this. Filters, put it on Creeper World. Ooh! Creeper World and Explorers of Sky filtered together turn it into a really pretty green.
Oh.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Returned. So what's going on now?
Well, we decided to vote you off the island first.
No, you can't do this.
It's gone.
Oh god. He's left. He's back.
It's
We dragged him back in.
So I did, by the way, confirm with Grant at the before stream today. I did confirm with him that he was okay with the new time for Outer Wilds. So as long as nothing goes wrong with Jesse, we are full steam ahead on Outer Wilds on the 23rd.
All right.
So that'll be exciting.
Yay! Let's see if I can finish Hob tomorrow, Lawrence.
Well, if you finish Hob tomorrow, then we have an entire Sunday that we have to fill, so... We'd have to see what
I don't know
would
how
fit
far you
there.
are in Hob. I just assumed that you were pretty close.
So
I don't know. That was like it.
narrative-wise, Saba's about halfway, but I'm assuming that she's gonna want all the collectibles. That was my assumption.
That is the thing I do. That is true.
Are you a collectibles type of person?
Well, someone
Saba?
pick a character.
Who's that man with the long black hair and this white scarf? I think that's like the last character over there.
Long black hair?
Yeah, that's not that long.
This?
It's like shoulder length. Yeah. Oh, it's a hat.
It's a hat, and he's captain.
Ah, okay.
You want
that's my
captain?
vote. That's my vote.
I can do captain. He's a little tough, but that's okay. I can make it work.
I'm gonna say not tough
He
enough
is
for the great oboe.
he is definitively a support character. So this will be interesting.
Sure.
All right. And then let me just make sure that my music's on proper. Yeah, it's fine. Music up slightly. So turn that down to 30.
Okay, since I chose the thing, Lawrence, you choose the banter topic.
Who's a banter topic? All right. Let's go with. I'm guessing this is a tier list on Cartoon Network shows.
Is it high up on the list? Like, is it from a while ago?
Yeah, I'll just bring the image back to on air so that we can all.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's something that we should do with like everybody.
fair.
That's like at everybody.
Well, I remember seeing this. I'm not gonna comment on it yet. I'll comment about it.
Just looking at the list, I'm a fight for Chowder. I love that show.
Well, because this particular image, I remember bringing it up initially because it was going around Twitter because the person who made this list had some fucking baffling choices.
Oh.
Yeah, some things that like definitely did not make any sense.
Ben 10 was really good. I don't know about that.
Wait, Ben 10 is mid tier. What the?
Yeah, that's wrong. Like I think, like okay, so because obviously I didn't watch that much, so to like tell you the stuff that I basically did watch, like that I think are God tier, are Teen Titans.
Like, where does he have Teen Titans on that list? I believe it's
Teen
low.
Titans is God tier.
Oh, he
It's
did
God
put it
tier.
on. He did put it on God tier. Okay, so that was.
All right.
But yeah, I think I watched a little bit of Totally Spies.
Totally
but-
Spies was great. Totally Spies was a very fun show.
It was very good.
It had a lot of
hold
fetish
on.
material in it, but beyond that, it was really good.
What's that thing on the top tier with the white background? What's that show? I can't.
Uncle Grandpa?
Right.
I can't see it. Too small.
It's right next to regular show. It says, I think it says Class, or it might be Class.
Class, yeah, it looks like Class 2000.
It sounds like
Never
something
heard
I
of
don't
that show
know.
in my life.
There
Neither
actually
is the
are
one after
one of
that.
them.
The one with the snowman.
There's that small one next to Johnny Bravo and Totally Spies 2 that I'm like, I can't read for the life of me.
Bro,
What are they doing?
Wicked Wonderland Rainbows. I don't know.
Like this person's list doesn't even include Super. Fuck it, what was it called? It was like Super Robot Fighting Team Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, I think was the name of the show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
haven't heard that name in a long time. What's it
Super
called?
Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Robot. Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Holy shit, I haven't heard this name in a long time.
Can I talk about Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi again for like the 11th time?
Sure.
Hi Puffy Amiyumi was the name, or is the name, because I think they're still around technically, is the name of the band that did the theme song for Teen Titans. And Teen Titans itself was so enormously popular that Hi Puffy Amiyumi got their own cartoon, where the cartoon was literally just their band doing songs. It was about like their escapades going around doing music, and that was the entire show. And that show, purely based on its connection to Teen Titans, like not through canon, just because it was the, you know, it was the band and they had like pretty good music, it did pretty okay. And I just remember thinking like, man, that's really funny. Teen Titans is really influential. Who would have guessed?
Who would have thunk?
Camp Lazlo is pretty weak. Like I would say it's pretty mid, which I believe is where the guy put it on his list.
Camp Lazlo is on low.
You put it on low? I wouldn't say low. It's not bad. It's no My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Because My Gym Partner's a Monkey just sucks.
Okay, I don't quite remember the show.
The whole conceit of My Gym Partner's a Monkey was, what if all of your classmates in middle/high school were animals and they had like different weird animal traits that they had to deal with?
Yes.
Like I remember the bully in that show was literally a bull shark, but the gimmick behind him was that he needed to constantly be breathing water despite the fact that he went to an above ground school, and so they treated it like it was asthma.
Oh yeah, because he had to like had a weird breathing thing.
So they were designed to look like headphones that he had around his neck, but they were full of water, and that's how he breathed. And I remember that being a really fucked up thing, because despite like I know that the guy was like a dick or whatever, but like there were several times where they would like taunt him by taking away his breathing apparatus and being like, ha, ha. I'm like, dude, that's all fucked. Like I know this guy is fucked, but like, oh my god.
Well, you shouldn't have been here in the first place. Stay in your ocean. Stay in your ocean.
Stay in your... Wow! Lawrence! Holy crap!
Oh, I'm about to get canceled by sharks. And you don't want to be canceled by sharks.
You know you're fucked when the sharks are canceling you, yeah.
Yeah.
That's some...
Look
at all these fucking people that I can't deal with because I'm a support class.
Wow. I just support the shit out of them. One show that I do agree should be in low tier is The Misadventures of Flapjack.
That show had some good moments, like some good jokes, but that was like the dawn of Cartoon Network wanting to do really fucking horrifying or grotesque imagery in their cartoons.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they decided to do that. Because
I don't know either.
It doesn't make any sense, and it's also not like funny.
It was mostly grotesque. That's what I remember.
The one I remember most vividly was there was like a cat. And everybody was saying like, oh, look how cute it is. And then like they zoom in on the cat's face and it's a fucking nightmare thing.
Yeah, like pure black eyes, pure black mouth, but they're like rigid teeth.
It's like, holy crap. Why would anybody watch this garbage?
I also remember the episode with the foot burn.
I don't remember that, and I want you to stop because I don't have the image in my head, and I would like to keep it that way.
I would like to give you that image.
No.
All right, so imagine their feet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go any further.
Do you remember the episode of SpongeBob? Because this was around the same time. But you remember the episode of SpongeBob where it was either Squidward or SpongeBob got a fucking splinter in their toe, and the entire episode is them just with the most horrifying like audio and visual you've ever seen, just like shoving and like stubbing their toe so the splinter like starts pussing, and it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's two different scenes. One scene where SpongeBob had like a splinter, a large splinter with pus spewing out of it. And another scene you're probably thinking about is when Squidward dropped like a chair on his toe, but then he had to yank it out, which pulled his toenail off, and you can see all the red.
Why? Like, why would they do that?
I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? How did this get approved? Well, yeah. It's a shame it was two different scenes rather than.
I thought it was the same
us with
scene.
a
I'm actually
single-
quite happy that you've introduced the fact that it's two different ones, because having all of that in one episode might be too much. But then again, having it across 2 episodes is also too much.
It's also a bit much, yeah.
Anyway, for the most part, like discussing the actual tier list that you posted in on air. Just discussing it as we have, that's totally fine. But I actually was hoping eventually that we would do like another like just cartoon tier list. Because it's really funny, because it's like Nickelodeon, if you made a tier list of Nickelodeon shows, I feel like there's only like 3 entries that really matter at all. And then everything else is like mid or low. Because you got SpongeBob, you got Last Airbender, and Korra ?
Man.
Was that third? I would have.
What would you say the third is? I can't think of any other Nickelodeon shows that I cared about, unfortunately.
I
at the
just would
moment.
have wrapped up the whole Avatar thing as Avatar, and then.
I would like to keep the shows separate. Lawrence evidently doesn't agree.
I don't like Korra that much, so I would say the same. I don't know.
Just wrap that up in one.
I would like to keep Legend of Korra separate from Last Airbender for the same reason that I like to keep the Golden Age arc of Berserk separate from the horrible 3D animated show that they did a couple years ago.
Well, can't argue anything
Because if you
about
keep all
Berserk.
of your spoiled food in the same place, it all just spoils.
I can't argue a thing about Berserk. I don't know that show.
No, I know. But
All I know is that
I did tell you that
someone
my
did
dad
nothing
watched
wrong.
all of Avatar, right? And he liked Legend of Korra more than Last Airbender.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I mean,
mention
your
that.
dad can have his opinions.
Well, because we talked about it like much later. Because Dad isn't very used to like having conversations like critically. He just like he'll watch stuff and not really think about why he liked or disliked it. He'll just know that he did.
That's super cool.
I mean, good for him. He knows what he likes.
Well, because what I was gonna say was that recently we had the conversation again of like, well, why? Well, do you know why you liked or disliked it? And he was like, well, in all honesty, Legend of Korra had more going on. And I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, well, each season was like different than each one, so it felt like it was a new show. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of part of the problem, but I can also see why that's an appeal, sure.
Yeah.
I respect that appeal.
But I mean, it's like it's
Still
like
not enough to combine them into one thing, though,
On
Lawrence.
some level, he must be doing it to fuck with me because his favorite season of Korra was season 2.
Oh, and I'm guessing you've already explained to him how much you didn't like that.
I've explained to him how much like the majority of people don't like that. You can try to be silent, Lawrence, but your silence is deafening.
What do you?
There is a majority of people that agree that season 2 of Legend of Korra is not
Yikes.
good.
My silence isn't to be taken as I agree with that. My silence is just silence.
You're such a Korra apologist.
Wow, Lawrence.
Wow.
Although
gonna
I
turn
do
into a-
remember after having like rewatched Legend of Korra again for like when my dad was watching it, so we could talk about it. I know I mentioned it back then, and I'll mention it again, dude. I forgot how fucking ripped Korra is, and how like that's really unique for like a protagonist. I almost feel for like a kids cartoon.
Oh, I'm not to say we gotta have more ripped protagonists.
Was Johnny Bravo
think
not
everyone
ripped?
Johnny Bravo is like a cartoon though.
Yeah,
Like
Johnny Bravo
Cora's the
cartoon.
type of ripped where it's like I believe that she works out every day, whereas Johnny Bravo just poses.
He was just born that way.
He was born that way.
like Johnny Bravo just poses all day, and I'm like, I guess that counts.
That doesn't work out.
That's what I'm
know?
getting at. And it's like I guess that works. I'm not sure though. Oh man, this boss fight's gonna really suck because it's gonna be
Was
4
the
bosses.
dragon? Is the Dragon Prince considered Nickelodeon?
No, it's a Netflix original technically,
Oh,
and not
right,
technically.
right,
It's
right.
literally produced by Netflix. So.
Right. Okay.
And I mean, you know, Dragon Prince has its strengths, but it also has an enormous amount of weaknesses.
Yeah, but fuck that. I love it.
Dragon Prince is just such a weird show to like watch because it's like I recommended it to a couple family members who do watch shows, right? And they said the exact same thing that you and I did, Lawrence, where it's like, yeah, what was up with season 1? I thought it was my internet. And it's like, no, season 1's rendered at like 15 frames per second for whatever reason or whatever.
For whatever reason.
And it's just like, was it budget? No. Was it time? Also, no. It just seems like they accidentally uploaded the wrong file and then haven't been able to change it.
It is a little weird. But then they fixed it in the later seasons, which is like totally fine.
But still, the first season, that's really egregious.
I mean,
To have your entire, to not even change it afterwards, that's I don't know, is it really that hard to like re-render? Because I know it would take time and money, but also it would probably be better for your overall brand image if your first season isn't a slideshow.
well, if we know anything about rendering whole ass 3D animations, I would say that shit takes a while.
Well,
Sorry,
no,
I'm
like I
working
know,
with the-
like physically it takes a lot of time to do the rendering, but the most of the legwork of like actually, you know, making the models and doing the animations and stuff, like that's already done. Like in theory, those projects should just exist already, and then you can just render it again, but at a like higher frame rate. Unless you deleted it.
Again, that's gonna take tons of time. They're
But
rendering
it's
a
worth
whole
it,
ass,
Lawrence. The first season looks
whole
like
ass
ass.
season.
First season looks
it's all-
terrible. You need to stop defending mediocrity. What's wrong with you?
People were just like, was I like?
Man,
or
I'm
something
not even
the first
looking.
I mean,
You're
seeing
looking at
porn in
a
slow
thing
motion.
bad and like identifying the whole thing with that bad. It's
I'm
like,
not
it's
saying the
fine
whole
still.
thing. I'm saying that's really bad.
And then they fixed it. I don't know what the
They fixed
argument
it in
is.
season 2 and 3. Season 1 is still
Yeah.
bad.
Visually, I'm just saying it's not.
If
It's not
part
to
of
be
the
hung
sandwich
up over.
has mold on it, it's a moldy sandwich. Lawrence,
Does it have mold in it? One side of the
frame
bread
rate
is
is
just
mold.
a little
The
bit
frame rate is
stale.
mold, Lawrence.
One bread, one of the sides of the sandwich is just a little bit stale.
that's
Doesn't
not what
ruin
this
the
is.
entire
The
sandwich.
frame rate is bad enough that counts as mold.
What are you talking?
What are you talking about?
I hate this analogy because it just assumes one bad thing means everything else has to be thrown away.
Do you
It's a
eat moldy
ridiculous
sandwich? What are you
analogy.
talking about?
I can eat a sandwich that is slightly stale. That's different.
Your argument
Yikes.
is that the low frame rate in season 1 is more akin to stale bread than moldy bread. And
Yeah.
sure, I can humor
Sure.
that ridiculous position if you are
But
willing
the
if you are
bread
willing
is
to
not
meet me
ridiculous.
halfway.
It's the same analogy that you're making. I'm just trying to form it
But you're
around this
purposely
specific
making it
argument.
seem not as bad. It's real bad.
Correct. It's not that, especially when it's fixed later on.
But that's
It
not
is
the
no
point.
longer
The
a
point is that
problem.
season 1 is still really bad.
It's
You're
fine.
no. Okay, listen. I'm realizing that this might be a part of the miscommunication. You're assuming that I am saying in this analogy that the Dragon Prince as a whole is the sandwich. No, I'm saying season 1 is one sandwich. The other seasons can be their own other sandwich, and they have their own problems. Like this one has pickled, and I don't like pickled, but that's not really a problem. That's just pickle on a sandwich. I'm saying the season 1 sandwich is moldy, Lawrence.
Stale.
It's not stale. It's fucking moldy.
Stale.
It's so fucking moldy,
It's
dude.
stale.
Zach is getting
and
very
I'll eat
passionate
it.
about this, and Lawrence is as equally passionately responding to him.
It's
This is
another
getting
one of those things.
for
Like,
a
it's
sandwich
not,
metaphor.
it's one of those things where like I'm not super passionate, but like I'm not gonna go to it and go like it's good. I'm just saying like it's like it's not worth arguing about. It's not worth getting like feeling bad about it. It's fine. And again, the other sandwiches after were long.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say that Lawrence thinks that Legends Arceus looks pretty okay. Yeah, that's probably funny. Like Lawrence probably doesn't even understand that reference, and that might be the most insulting thing I have ever said.
Yeah,
Lawrence,
I would fight that and say.
All right, you know what? I'll just take your word for it. Fuck you, Zach. I don't know what you just said. You spoke in a different language, and I gotta tell you.
Saba,
I'm
do me a
insulted.
favor. Find the Japanese trailer. Take some screen snips of screenshots, so that way Lawrence can understand the depth of the insult I just gave him.
Because my initial thought is like, are you combining League of Legends and then Arcane, but then saying the word weirdly?
No.
They said
That's not what
Pokemon
that
in there.
Let
did
me
not
go take-
oh, that's what
So
you're
this
talking
is
about. You did not
the
say
new
Pokemon.
I did not
You
say
just said
Pokemon.
Legends-
That's my bad.
You just
You
said
said-
Legends
you just
of
said
Arceus,
Legends
and I got super
Arceus?
My
confused. In that case, I know what you're talking about.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Have
You
you
know the
seen the
extent
new
of what we're
trailer?
talking about?
No, I don't follow up on Pokemon anything.
I know, because you hate Pokemon.
Ooh.
now I'm just like going over the top because Lawrence has upset me.
Well, firstly, I'll post it here. Maybe he on a separate device can watch it later.
On a separate device.
Can you
on a
watch it at the same
separate device.
time? I don't know.
Sure,
so,
why
so,
not?
so what she just posted is the new Legends Arceus like overview trailer. This is the last trailer that they're putting out for this game before it releases in I think a couple weeks. I think it's like actually never mind. I think it's like 60 days away or something like that. I think after this they're gonna do a launch trailer and then that's it.
All right.
It's only 6 minutes, so if you want to take a little bit of time and give us your live reaction to the trailer.
Live
Wait,
reaction.
if you want, we can pause and then you can stream it to us so we can see what you're seeing as well.
I
Wouldn't
can't
mind that again.
stream it on Twitch. I will get flagged.
No, I know. Well, you don't have to do
I'll
that.
stream it on
Lawrence
Discord.
can stream it on Discord for us to watch.
Alright.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
it's start from the top.
Make sure not to get any sound. I don't know if sounds matter. Zach.
I'm not. I'm just gonna not watch.
Move these with my eyes. Zach cannot take it.
Or you can just get rid of the volume altogether.
I mean, he can
Lawrence.
just watch the trailer. It's fine.
Okay, as long as it's all fine.
Is this a Pokemon game? What does it feel like a... I was about to say JRPG, but is Pokemon already considered a JRPG?
Technically, it's already a JRPG, yeah, but
Alright, it's action RPG.
Do you see that, Lawrence?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I'm telling you, Saba. Mark my
Well,
words.
let's ask Lawrence's opinion afterwards, and then we'll see what he says.
This is gonna change your whole worldview on Lawrence.
Oh, really?
Suddenly, everything Lawrence says is gonna have to be put into question.
Alright, some cool Pokemon shenanigans about to happen. Yeah, he does not. He looks like Phoenix Wright, but with a hat.
I mean, sure. Okay.
And keep in mind, Saba, this is the lead artist on your personal project.
because I'm trying to figure out how
Don't
to say
forget, we're
anything-
coming at
anything
this
positive.
from a game design perspective, Lawrence. Okay.
Dude, Lawrence, I'm just
forbid.
yanking your chain. You're totally fine.
Lord forbid I say anything positive.
Some of it can be positive.
Uh-huh.
Certain parts of it can be positive.
Yeah.
Like that little Pokeball and the little firework.
The
that they
little
shot at. That was
firework,
pretty
I'll give them
positive.
that. That's the one credit I will give them.
It's inspired. That's what I can say about it. But a good part of it visually are not hitting its marks, I don't think.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Can you elaborate?
Elaborate? Here, I can do this. Like, let's go with this. Flat ground, barely any detail. It looks kind of like it's just a model, and that's all they're using, no extra stuff. But like for this, maybe not the best shot. There you go. Like for this, you have much more detail all on the ground, like foliage, grass,
Yeah.
both long and short, some flowers there. That's inspired. No, that's what I mean by inspired, because like
Yeah.
they have chances to do something like this, but they don't hit it all the time.
Well, yeah, there are some like whatchamacallit, area land shots you can take a look at later.
Like, this one is almost there, but not quite. The rocks, I don't think
Keep
it's
going.
good.
Like I said, you'll see bigger like landscape shots.
Landscape shot.
You technically already did, but you know.
No, but he thought they looked
Mhm.
fine. He didn't mention.
Obviously, I can't say anything about the menu here, because
The menu's kind of cool. It's like a booklet and stuff.
I think the UI design that they've shown in the trailers seems pretty okay.
You want to make any observations on that one?
building itself.
You know, just the whole shot.
Was that
Alright,
the
trying the whole shot.
was that the shot that I keep bringing up the clouds, Saba?
Yeah.
I'm following along mentally.
Yeah. So anything to say about that shot?
Clouds.
No, just go back. Just go back. Do you like this shot?
About the specific shot.
Yeah.
Clearly their focus was in the town. Everything outside is well, it looks like that's the areas that you're not supposed to be rendering or be able to see.
Ah, not be able to see, but yet
But yeah,
right in front of my
right here.
face.
Correct.
I think afterwards, Zach,
really
you
have
should
a- we
definitely
really have a
give your
problem with
spiel,
it.
but
I
Wow.
can't give my whole spiel again. I've done it too many times, and I only just recently recovered emotionally.
just say TLDR, okay?
Okay, I can give it TLDR, I guess. But like I don't feel like I should have to give it TLDR because Lawrence is an artist. Lawrence knows, and Lawrence is a good artist, even.
I could just imagine
Lawrence
in your
is
head you were
Lawrence is
just you
positivity
just said the
blind.
word hopefully as well at the end of what you were saying.
No, I know Lawrence is a good artist. I've seen his Instagram.
Okay.
Right, do this in double speed.
Yeah, you could do this in like,
Can I
yeah,
do
pretty
this in
fast.
double speed?
Double time. It's like, I don't know what they're talking about.
I know, like at a certain point towards the end, like you don't need to
Wait, hold on,
pay
hold
attention
on.
to it.
No.
What?
Ooh, cool.
Is the hornet supposed to look like that on the Pokemon?
Yeah, I think
On
it's
this
probably,
Pokemon?
yeah, that's fine.
Like it's supposed to look like that?
Yeah, probably.
What does it look like?
It's the
Like
Stantler.
cylinders.
It's Green Stantler.
It's supposed to look like that?
Yeah, that's a regional. That's a regional variant of Stantler.
Okay, in which case, never mind. Because I was about to say they were trying to make horns and they made cylinders instead. When, like, if it's supposed to be like that, right?
I mean, it does look like PVC pipes. I will say.
They do, but you said
That's a design critique, which is independent.
Oh yeah, they do have the 2D. Hold on, I want to see that. It is cylinders. All right. They get a pass. Wow. They're gonna show like fine shots with these and then that.
You kind of are you picking some stuff up, Lawrence?
We have to.
I mean,
we
I
have
know
to
what
get
you
his.
guys
We
are
have to get
trying
his
to-
full critique at the end. I want to listen. I want to listen to this man fucking flip flop on the deck like a fish as he tries to not offend people who will never listen to this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And also, you have a phone, by the way, like a tech phone, Lawrence, in this like ancient time period.
All right.
That was the thing in his hand. Yeah, there you go. He finished it.
I mean, Pokemon's Pokemon, so like, it doesn't seem that crazy to me, admittedly. What's the alternative? Paper?
Yes, actually.
A giant pile of paper, like, alright, which Pokemon is it?
Well, that's what your
So,
Pokedex is in this game. Your Pokedex
Yeah.
is a physical book. The phone that you saw for a brief second in the trailer, that's for communicating with NPCs over long distance.
Alright.
Why don't they just do Messenger Starly?
You absolutely could have, yes.
God dang it.
Alright, that seems more a Pokemon Alley thing than that I could argue. I can't really argue for or against.
Well, let's not focus on like it being related to Pokemon. I just want you. What did you think of when you looked at that
What
trailer,
did I think?
Lawrence? Yeah.
I think they're trying to go for something big, and that's what I'm thinking. It's inspired, but not quite hitting its mark visually. Some scenes they look fine, other scenes not so much.
Hey, Lawrence.
I'm guessing it suffers from a render distance problem.
Lawrence, if I can ask you a question, how much would you pay for that game?
Well,
Let's say you had to buy it, but you got to pick
I
whatever
had to buy
price.
it.
And let's not don't associate with Pokemon, right? You know,
Don't associate with.
like
so
just
then-
on a base level.
You just saw that trailer, and I'm telling you, you have to buy it, but you get to pick any price that you want as long as it's not like free. What would you say?
Well, I gotta say this might not be a fair situation or a hypothetical.
I don't know. I think it's fair. You give your honest judgment. How much do you think it should cost?
Well, because like, no, I mean like it's not really fair because I already know of it, so I might not make a fair judgment. Fine, I wouldn't spend more than $30 on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it still seems like an open world. It still looks like you can do
It's not open world,
cool
by the way.
stuff. Is it not?
Nope.
It's
They
like
are cleverly
sandbox
editing around
areas.
the fact that it's actually a zone-based game in order to lie to people to get them to buy it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go. Zach can say that way. But no, it's probably like what did you call it? Like the gated like sandbox. So it's like areas you just load in different areas and stuff like that.
But that's not open world though. That's not.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild is open world, and that's clearly what they're trying to evoke with these trailers. So that's dishonest, literally.
They were not capable of creating an open world.
The volcano
basically.
area, the beach area, the ice area, the grass area, even the autumn area, which is apparently an independent area that you see in the trailer. It's not like a seasonal thing. It's literally just a different area in the game. Those all have loading screens in between them. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. Does that tickle you two's fancies?
No.
I don't know. Do you want to give your TLDR, Zach?
The
Like
TLDR.
TLDR is gonna be like, oh, I hate it, because that's what you've been saying for like.
Well,
for a
yes,
year and
but
a
it's
half.
not just that I hate it. It's that even a passing glance at that trailer reveals levels of amateurish technical know-how that are baffling, considering that this is being made by the company that has spearheaded the largest franchise in human history for decades. Like, if you go back through that trailer, there's an enormous number of really obviously repeating textures. That's a problem in of itself.
I can go
Another
find that if
one
you want.
is shadows are rendered based on radius from camera, which is not how shadows have been rendered in game engines since like 2006 or whatever, like the early 2000s. So that's like a really old practice that you just don't do anymore. What else? There's other things like you already mentioned how like the environments are just really like barren with like not a lot of stuff in them. Like, sure, there's like some grass and foliage here and there, but it's all just like really flat. All the terrain looks like it was made with like the default Unity terrain tool, because you can, like, if you look at like how rivers curve and how mountains and hillsides like slope, it's all like either super hard edges or awkwardly smooth edges, both of which are yes, there's the shot that Saba, Grant, and I all laughed at hysterically, because that shot is
Oof.
very not good. I have been going far enough to say that I think that this game looks pathetic. That's obviously a very insulting word to use. However, I had very high hopes for the game, I guess, or rather, I had hoped for more. I got what I expected, but I had hoped for more. So yeah.
With this. I'm just
I guess.
posting some essential photos that we had stopped on.
Essential
Yeah, so
photos.
look at that crescent part of the river, like the separated part of the river. Look how flat the fucking like exterior edge of that crescent is. and that's just like bad map design. That's just like using a default tool and not even going over it once. Like just painting it once and being like, all right, well, that's gonna have to be okay.
I will say, I think my rule with most games applies, which is wait until it's released for full proper judgment.
This is a marketing trailer.
Wait for it to release.
Normally I would agree with you. Like, yes, like 100% I would normally agree with you. However, I usually think of that in the opposite direction, where usually the marketing trailers look way better than the final game will look, a la Watch Dogs, for example. This looks awful.
It's gonna be these. There you go, I'm done.
Nice.
Glad you enjoy that.
So I don't know, Lawrence, was
what
my
about
initial statement of Lawrence would look at that trailer and thinks it looks okay be accurate, or do you agree that it has at least issues? You did say that,
Well,
right? That
of course it has
that it
issues.
looks issues. You said that it didn't look like it hit the mark.
Yeah, no.
Okay, because I'm gonna remind you, because I know that you said you wouldn't pay more than $30, and not that you would be buying this game anyway. But this is a $60 full. This is a 60 full
Yes,
60 gig. Yes.
I figured that would be the case, as with most games that release. I don't know. I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but the gameplay, can't really say much about it. What do you guys think about it?
I don't personally like have too many opinions about the gameplay because I don't see like too much. Some of the stuff is interesting, but like because of the shift into like, I'm just gonna call it open world.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
that's
you're
fine.
not-
For
not
the sake of layman's
turn-based.
terms, yeah, but just...
Like, I think that's fine. I think that's interesting, having, like, the Pokemon battles and, like, throwing stuff. I think all that stuff's fine.
A lot of the problems that I have with the theoretical design of this game largely come from rumors from individuals, like leaks and rumors from individuals who have been up to this point like 100% correct with what they've leaked. So I trust them, I guess. And it's stuff like the fact that this game has, there are no gyms, for example. Not that every Pokemon game needs gyms, but like, you saw in the trailer, there was that one Pokemon that just had the, oh my god, he just clipped me through the world.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay.
It's okay, we're back, because luckily there's no interior collision on any of this shit, but that's fucking stupid. Anyway, you saw that one Pokemon that was like glowing bright yellow. That's what this game has instead of gyms. You essentially have like small-scale raid battles with particularly strong Pokemon, where in order to defeat them, you just have to hit them with a bunch of a bunch of that powder stuff. I guess my over-under is that I've been playing games for a long time. I've been paying attention to games for a long time. And based on what they are strategically not showing in these trailers, I suspect that this game is going to have next to no content in it at all. Like I'm going to estimate that this is going to be like a 16 to 20 hour game with 3 hours worth of content, and then the rest of it is just like wandering a barren, empty landscape looking for anything to entertain you.
Oh, Zach also said apparently that there's only one, like, village within
There
the
is
game.
only one, like, actual town, which is the town that you see in the trailer. Everything else that you can interact with, like, the only other things, like, in the environment are occasional ruins and the campsites, which are, like, a cot and a campfire.
Earlier you said that the leaks came true. How do you know they're true if the game hasn't released yet?
Because it's stuff that they reveal in the trailers. For example, the Zora and Zoroark, which I don't, you might not be. They were in the trailer, but they're the white and red ghosty looking ones. Those were revealed in a trailer like a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a little bit over a month ago. Those were leaked about 5 months ago, I believe.
I don't know anything about leaks, but yeah, probably Zach.
I was just following the leaks because I was like, man, I'm worried about this game. So, yeah. So, yes, Lawrence, the game might not be out, but they're still making announcements about stuff. I didn't see any leaks about the two new characters, the Diamond and the Pearl leaders, but, you know, stuff gets revealed. And people who months in advance said like, hey, this is going to be in the game, were right. So, yeah.
Well, then I wish this game luck.
It's still going to sell an ungodly amount of copies. like no matter how I feel about it, it's still going to do absolutely gangbusters because they're advertising it as the first open world Pokemon game, so people are just gonna buy it in general. So
Oh,
good
we
on
are
them, I guess.
over, actually. Our time is finished.
My time is finished.
Oh, we are over. All right. Well,
Well,
we'll
I'm
end
glad
stream.
the Pokemon talk encapsulated in enough time.
Cool. All right. Well, obviously I'm gonna
yeah.
finish this run, but I'll stop stream now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Hop.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Finish it, Saba.
I'll see if I can.
Good night, everybody.
Alright, peace out, everyone.
Bye.